Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm
BoxingVoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just a
body punches? When I was hitting him with body punches, and I heard him actually he was crying in there.
You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him?
Yes.
When did that happen?
And perhaps the fourth round on.
BoxingVoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time.
Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
It's the champ. Shannon the champ. With the fake champ. With Tally, Vladimir Klitschko.
BoxingVoice.com. I'm gonna treat him like he's a C-plus fighter. I'm gonna dominate, I'm gonna dog this fight.
I'm talking about punishment. We're gonna punish you for 12 rounds. Either the referee says you had enough, or you can say you had enough, or you can stay your ass there all night until you ain't had enough.
Man, I feel I'm the best in the sport, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. And all I did was beat opponents. I worked my way from the bottom to the top. I won a title by beating top competition and top fighters. This guy was hands in title, he's a paper champion.
Do you feel that you're the best super middleweight right now?
100%.
Let's go, champ. He can bring the pressure. He can box. I'm a true champion. I'm willing to go to his turf in Atlantic City. I'm going to step on him. I'm going to crush him. Y'all can mark my word to this. I'm going to crush him. He's a C-plus fighter. I'm an A-plus fighter. Come Saturday night next week, all the fans tune in because I'm going to dominate. This guy is flat-footed, swing wild. I'm not worried about who his trainer is because his trainer can't get in there and fight for him.
Productions.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We had a great weekend of boxing yesterday. Hopefully, you guys are signed up to YouTube members and Patreon. You made some money with us. You made a couple $100 with us because you believed in the betting show. Shout out to everybody that participated. We got some bread. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis and Kelvin Davis for going the decision exactly the way we picked. Oh, Tszyu went the decision, the big puncher. That's why you need to listen to the betting show. All you fools pick 7 through 12. Ha ha. Just saying. Not us. We made the money off of $1. We made over $100 and something. Yes, sir. So we're happy. Shout out to everybody that's rocking out with us this morning. Lot to talk about. We're going to start with the Misfits card. Salt Poppy disappointed. Man, I put so much stock in a Salt Poppy, and that stock probably is worth $1 right now. I should have known. You know, I told you guys about Slim because of Saddam Ali and Uncle Dre. He brought out the big guns. I didn't expect Andre Rozier to be in the corner with Slim for this fight, but he brought out the big guns, and he got the job done. Straight right hands down the pipe. Kept it simple on Salt Poppy. I really wanted Salt Poppy to be better than what played out because of, you know, the fact that he's an influencer, has a huge following. Then he's got, you know, the Philippines behind him. Manny Pacquiao doesn't have anybody. Like, it was Pacquiao, it was Gesta, it was Donaire. It's over. You know, yeah, Casamaro's there, but nobody cares, ever. No one ever talks about Casamaro, ever, unless he's about to fight someone we care about. But they don't just talk about it. Like, dude fought this weekend. No one even called in to give a prediction. So I was really hoping Salt Poppy could do something so he could be like the next Filipino. You know, I feel like anybody could be Jake as long as you got that following. You got that following, people want to see you. And Salt Poppy could have been that, but Slim beat the shit out of him. Like, he really beat the brakes off him. Shout out to Anthony Taylor, got another win, too. This dude, see, it matters who you fight to me. I know Crawford's this anomaly, but that shit matters to me. The minute I Googled Anthony Taylor about 2 years ago when this shit started, and I seen he had a real fight on real boxing with motherfucking Dante Stubbs or Deontay Strayhorn, one of the two, I'm like, what the fuck? No, sir. This dude's not no influencer. And look at him. He already knocked off 2 influencers. So shout out to Anthony Taylor. He keeps doing his thing. I think my man called out Tank or some weird shit like that. He tripping. All those influencers tripping. Dean the Great got a win by decision and called out Ryan and Tank. It's like, what are you guys talking about? But I get it. They got a following. They think they could do it. What else we got to talk about on the Misfits? So the co-main, Logan should have won by decision. This is what we get. So I know you're going to get a lot of people to call in like, oh, Ness, you see this, that bullshit. My man went for a takedown. He went for a guillotine. Doggy, you know what you get when you buy this shit or when you tune in. So don't call in here complaining, right? Because, like, the best way not to get upset about something is what? Not giving no energy. So, like, oh, excuse me, the best way not to get upset about something. So it's like, oh, I don't like Misfits. So why you tuning in? Oh, I don't like Misfits. So why you stole it? Like, you don't like Misfits, takes your fucking girls out. You know, a lot of you dudes are pretty fucking weird, I swear. That being said, Logan won that fight by decision. They robbed a lot of us. The bookies cleaned us out because Logan was a plus 300 by decision. I told my betting people I wanted to put 100 on it, but I knew there was going to be some fishy shit. So we did a lot of parlays with Logan by decision. Sure enough, my boy Logan won by decision. The fucking count disappeared. We literally yelling out the count. 13, 12, whoop, clock disappears. We yelling out the count, because we know all we need is 13 seconds and Logan wins a decision. We count past 13. These motherfuckers still fighting. The clock is going on the screen. Dennis goes for a headlock, all this shit. Logan hits him with a hammer fist. Fights disqualified. They robbed a lot of people. You know, boxing has 0 customer service, too. This is the bullshit. I was on the phone for like an hour with ESPN. They pay-per-view. I bought it on the app. I can't see it on my .com. My accounts is linked. Same email, same credit card. These fuckers was tripping. So they got to get it together. Boxing really got to get it together. This type of shit can't happen. The next fight, outside of that fight being a complete farce, because Dennis is a fucking dickhead. All homeboy, and look, no one's gonna convince me he didn't put money on himself to go for the shoot, and he didn't put money on himself to go for the headlock, guillotine, whatever the fuck they call that dumb shit little dummies do. There was a clip running around talking about how, yo, this prop bet for Dennis to headlock or choke out Logan is plus whatever, 1,000. So I knew it. I knew this motherfucker was going to bet on himself. They should arrest his ass. That's illegal. I don't know if they could arrest him, but that's illegal. He could. That's shaving points. The motherfucker literally went for the takedown because he bet on that shit. Same thing with the choke. Fucked up my money to make more money for his bum ass. Not fair. Boxing needs some sort of police. They know that fight was over. DAZN knows that fight was over. They cheated everybody. Cool. Fast forward, main event, KSI literally is the one-handed bandit. This motherfucker got one hand, and I'm being literal. Like, literal. There's no exaggeration here. I'm not making this shit up. The motherfucker don't throw the left hand. He only throws the right. Only throws the right. Literally. By after the 3rd round, I could not believe that John Fury couldn't tell his son, He literally has not thrown the left hand at all. Please fight his right hand so he has nothing. The Furies are bums. This guy, Love Island Fury, basura. John Fury, a fucking, he's just entertainment. He's not a trainer. I don't even care if they show me the playback and I hear him saying exactly what I want him to say. You should have told him how to do that shit in camp. This fight was pathetic. You let a dude that grew up behind a keyboard out-muscle you, outwork you with one hand. The fact that they gave you that fight is just everything that's wrong with this sport. I only hope that KSI's fan base somehow gets someone to finally do something. They robbed that boy in front of all them people. And boxers, take note. You guys should be ashamed of yourself that a fucking keyboard pusher had like 60,000 in there. That goddamn arena looked amazing. I was jealous, envious. You guys are stupid. Standing around doing face-offs, not saying shit. Don't want to do interviews. Looking like big-ass dickheads while these motherfuckers coming in here taking all the money, all the fame. You dudes are weird, man. Big old dummies doing dumb shit, letting these motherfuckers run away with the sport. I swear to God, that event looked amazing. KSI and Tommy Fury was lit out there. Shit looked like a Christmas tree with all the goddamn cell phones, man. That shit was bananas. Bananas. Motherfuckers had prom chains everywhere, prom on the mat. They know how to promote. KSI came out in a fucking Lambo. You bum-ass fighters. Fuck wrong with y'all. Y'all let this nigga do something better than y'all. Corny. Motherfucker been boxing 3 years. He came out in a fucking Lambo with prom on it, promoting his own shit, showing you motherfuckers how to really get money. You bum-ass fighters got patches on your shorts. Homie brought out a fucking Lambo. But I'm wrong. Ness talk too much. No, you dudes are stupid. Got an opportunity of a lifetime and you never take advantage of it. Never take advantage. KSI, motherfucker bust moves last night. He bust moves last night. He made a statement. Not only with the win that was a robbery, but that walkout. Come on, none of y'all ever did that shit. Fighters take notes, man. Fucking goddamn shit. Only thing was whack was his whack-ass artist trying to sing Lottie Dottie. Like, bro, Slick Rick, 50, 60, 70 years old. Cut the shit. Come out here singing no fucking Slick Rick. Moving on, man. Moving on. ESPN, where we going with that? I seen all them fights. I told everybody. Shout out to my man, Senior. So let's see if the schedule is still available. And it is not. So let me get an email here. Top rank. Kazakh style. He actually did better this time around. But this dude was mad small, outgunned. I wasn't really impressed like that. Like, I'm impressed. He got the stoppage, 6-round stoppage, TKO. He unified. But I don't know who the fuck Vincenzo Gualtieri was. Shout out to El Capo, but he did nothing. He kept putting his hands down, acting like he was good. He wasn't good. He wasn't landing punches. It was a sparring match. Shout out to Janibek. Stop ducking Adamas. Make that fight happen. Simple as that. Keyshawn did exactly what I said he would do. Now, I'll be truthful. Me and my betting team, we was leaning Janibek decision. Even though Gualtieri, we didn't know him, we watched tape. He was a little awkward. In his tape, he was smothering his past opponents. In this fight, he want to fight from the outside. So I did recommend decision, but if you listen to the show, we never went decision. Then he convinced me, just go money line, and we won money line. So hopefully you listened. That being said, next pick was Keyshawn Davis, and we picked him to go to the decision solely based off my Dominican brethren. Let's be real. When I seen Jermaine Ortiz went 10, went back, watched the tape a little bit, seen, Albright got some dog in him. He's definitely game. He's a game fighter. So I knew this would be leaning decision, and it did. Keyshawn did his thing. Never once did I see Albright in danger or like on the verge of a potential knockout. But give me a sec here.
BoxingVoice.com. All the guys want. I want what Mayweather got. I want what Mayweather got. You done bust your ass like Mayweather. I was trying to fight every fighter. I sacrificed a lot
Gualtieri
to get to where I got to.
What do you bring to the table?
Let's get this on. Let's do it.
Well, it's like this. Wait.
All right, that's it. Hold on. Bernard, everybody calm down.
Man, you know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect.
All right. Sorry, I had to blow my nose, man. I don't know. Fucking getting cold somehow. Trying to smoke as much weed as possible to stop the damn sinuses, but it's not working 1,000%. So we were on Keyshawn Davis. He fought beautifully. I really don't have any complaints. It's not like it's not like I could say, oh, he should have done more. He should have been more active. Like, he did everything he had to do. He just had a very game fighter in front of him, and he never really landed anything flush, right? Like, I never seen a beautiful right just land clean on the chin. Like, I don't know. Maybe he did, and it just didn't have the impact I was expecting. But Albright did good, had good wins over Michael Dutchover, Carlos Balderas, and another undefeated fighter that he upset. He was tall, he was long. He just wasn't accurate. I really wanted him to do more. He just wasn't accurate. And I don't know, maybe watching the tape back, him, not me. I haven't watched it again, but like maybe going to the body would have been the answer. I don't know. Keyshawn's physically strong, so people don't really manhandle him. He uses that forearm on your throat. He's a mean fighter. In every sense of the word, Keyshawn is. He did a great job, got the decision. I'm ready to see him with something, Obviously, this is a common opponent with Jermaine Ortiz. I don't know, are they leaning that angle? But last I checked, Keyshawn was like number 8 in the WBO, if not higher. So I don't know, is he positioning himself to get a title or what? It looks like right now, before they re-rank him, he's number 8. And that has to get updated, especially after this fight. But I could see fights, if they're not in a rush and we're solely looking at the WBO, Keyshawn and Martin is right there. We know that's not going to happen. It didn't happen with Core for $1 million in a belt. It ain't going to happen for Keyshawn. Shit. So, yeah, maybe Angel Fierro, Isaac Cruz. That's not going to happen. Okay, there it is. This is our guy. This is probably who's next. Dennis Berenchik. 18-0, 19 KOs. Beat Anthony Yigit. Common opponent with Yigit, with Keyshawn. Yeah, this might be it. I'm pretty sure this guy's with Igis Klimas. So this could be it. I don't know that there's a need to rush Keyshawn. If you look at the ring, if you look at the ring, maybe Maxie Hughes is a guy that they might put him in there with. George Kambosos not fighting Keyshawn, especially with his name being linked to Vasyl Lomachenko. So Murataya, Maxie Hughes, those look like decent options. I don't know, can they find anything better than that for a Keyshawn? But I don't mind those options. Moving forward, Richard Torres. Bet online robbed me. I bet the under 1.5. Richard Torres got the knockout in 1.5. Timestamp 136 on the fucking clock, meaning that there's more than 130, a lot more than 130 left on the clock. And Bet Online didn't pay me, so I'm very frustrated. But shout out to my betting team that was very adamant that Richard would get the knockout in 1 and 2. So we bet either 1 or 2, and a lot of us should have won. Some of us were ripped off. Some of us did get the money. But all in all, we were right regardless. 1 and 2 was the pick. Torres did his thing. But it's limited opposition, you know. This is a common opponent with Ajagba. Ajagba stopped this guy in the first round, but Ajagba stopped him in the first round when Ajagba was debuting. So nothing crazily impressive there on behalf of Richard Torres. But he did what he had to do. You know, he got the job done, moves on, and I'm sure we'll see him again. Guido Villanella looked better than normal, but it was still a letdown. It was still a disappointment for me. Like, you can't knock out Curtis Harper. Like, you can't even whoop Curtis Harper. Like, that wasn't a whooping. That wasn't a beating. That wasn't Tszyu Brian Mendoza, even though Mendoza looked great in the first half. But, like, there was no physical damage on Harper. You let that man leave. He raised his hand at the end of the fight. He never dropped those hands, by the way. Go watch the replay. Like, he swore he won, or he was just pandering for another fight. I have no fucking clue. But I hate to be so mean, because, like, this is his livelihood. But, yo, Villanella ain't it. How the fuck Top Rank keep giving this dude soft touches? Like, the fact that they gave him Curtis Harper is a blessing for him. So I'm sure they did not see what they wanted to see. I'm sure they wanted to see Guido look more dominant, and he didn't. Now, did he look aggressive? Yeah. Did he look like he was trying more than ever? Yeah. So he was certainly motivated by Top Rank to get the shit done right or get cut, but I don't like it. I mean, anybody I think of at the heavyweight division cleans this kid's clock. Anybody. Jared. Johnny already did it. Hunter does it. Fucking Jerry Forrest does it. Zhang puts this guy in a box, sends him back to Italia. I don't understand. I don't get what Guido got on Bob Arum that they keep giving him American TV fight days. I'm just being serious, not trying to be mean. I understand it's his livelihood. He's not made for TV yet. Moving on, junior welterweight Giovanni Marquez, super duper fucking impressed me. I've been pitching this narrative, and it's not really a narrative. It's just my opinion, and I'm wondering why. Raul Marquez has been commentating on Showtime for years, and this kid, his son, is fighting on Top Rank. Outside of that, holy shit, this kid is good. This kid is good, and he's punching. I know Dante Strayhorn. He had this dude getting scooped up off the floor like every other minute. I mean, I can't believe it. He is so aggressive. I love this kid. I'm ready to see him come back. He's not this huge puncher, but that's still a big knockout percentage. 7-0, 5 KOs. He got like 3 knockdowns yesterday over a dude that's pretty durable, in my opinion. When I seen Strayhorn, I immediately told my betting team, we staying away. Because I don't know Marquez. It's a son of a guy that's a champion. I'm staying away. I'm going to watch him fight. You know, appreciate him. And I sure enough appreciated him. He is good. My eye is on Giovanni Marquez in the junior welterweight division without a motherfucking doubt. He got that stoppage in the second round. So he did all that in 2 rounds. That was a super exciting fight. Shout out to him. Duke Reagan got clippity clip. We knew this was a tough fight. He was very excited to get the win. There's rumors around the Top Rank hallways that people getting cut. That's why everybody getting put in tough. So he had a chip on his shoulder going into this fight, and that's why he acted the way that he acted after the win. But I ain't like it. I ain't like it. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better as fighters. Like, you on TV, bruh. You got kids looking up to you. That shit make no sense. 0 sense. Like, first of all, Sean Gibbons' son ain't a fighter. Like, do that shit to the fighter. Do that shit to the trainer. You doing that shit to the manager? Like, I swear to God, some of y'all just so extra fucking corny is ridiculous to me, man. Like, I can't help it. I can't help but tell the truth. Like, now granted, Nesta has no clue what Sean Gibbons' son said to Duke Reagan during the buildup. But does it fucking matter? Fighters get in there, they build up the fight, they hug. They fight, they touch gloves. You know, they fight, they dap up. Like, come on. And we gave Jamal the same shit when he did it to Julian Williams. So I'm just keeping that same energy. Duke Reagan tried to punch the hand of the manager for trying to shake your hand and congratulate you. Like, somebody help me understand these motherfuckers, man. Shit just extra whack. Won't you punch the motherfucker that dropped your ass? You still got energy. Beat on him. You feel me? You want to fight a white boy manager. Y'all so corny, man. Swear to God. Junior welterweight Kelvin Davis did exactly what I said he would do with Narciso Carmona. We got that and cleaned the house with a plus 130 decision. I knew it was going down like that. Carmona's a tough opponent. I've seen his fights. I've seen his common opponents. People slept on him. He did his thing and got us that plus 130 decision. Kelvin did his thing. I think he might have tired towards the end because it was a point in that fight where I'm like, fuck, he going to get the stoppage and fuck up my money. But I don't know. I don't know if he got tired or it was the effect of the shots that were being landed by Narciso Carmona, because Narciso did land some shit. He was landing some right hooks. But a lot of you dudes think you know boxing, but it's like JC, do you fools watch boxing or do you just skim through it? You seen Kurt Scooby knock out Narciso Carmona, automatically you thought Kelvin gonna do it just because he Keyshawn brother, just because he with Bomac and them, but y'all don't really watch boxing. Y'all just call in here, talk shit, you know, brag about your favorite fighter, but don't really know what the fuck a hook is or a pull counter. You feel me? Narciso Carmona hit Kelvin Davis with some amazing right hooks. Amazing. Amazing channel. Yo, champ, marvelous. They got to talk greasy about me, right? Like, I'm the top. It's just the bottom line. Like, I'm the top. Everybody know it. I'm the top. I'm not the biggest YouTuber because that's not what I am. I'm the biggest motherfucking boxing podcast. I'll tell you that. I'm the top. So you gotta talk about me. I don't talk about you. You don't never hear me talk about no channel. I don't do that shit. I don't do YouTube beef. It's not my thing. I just get money and buy houses. You feel me? I don't do that funny shit. I done told you, boy. I let them beef with each other. Like, who the fuck got time to gang bang on the internet? Dudes is weird, man. I'm telling you. I just tell the truth. Dudes is extra weird. Gang banging on YouTube channels and, you know, making up acronyms and shit. I don't do that weird shit. I'm here talking boxing, giving you picks week after week. Week after week. You see, everybody could talk. I'm making you money. I don't just talk. I'm not just entertaining. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And Narciso Carmona is exactly what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers thought he was going to get knocked out. Fuck out of here. Keeping it moving, though. Shout out to Kelvin. Appreciate that plus 130 money. We eating. The rest of the fights I did not see. I ain't going to front. Allen Kid Kansas Garcia, we watched that, but it was like in the middle of the fight. We didn't even go live to the last 2 minutes of the Kelvin Davis fight. Like all the other fights were background fights. I did not get to see Guillermo del Rio fight. So Phone lines are open at this point. If you want to call in, give us your opinion on this weekend's fights, the main events. Obviously we talking Tszyu and Brian Mendoza, which I didn't really get into it. Right? Let's talk about that. Mendoza did so good in the beginning. Oh my God, I was so impressed, and I was happy too because I had a money line parlay, and so I had 3 parlays left at the end of the night. And they all was winning tickets in the sense that no matter who won, we won. Meaning, if Mendoza won, we covered it. If Tszyu won, we covered it. If the fight didn't go the distance, motherfucker, we covered it. And it was all a 6 or 5 teamer. So it was going to pay regardless of the outcome. But goddamn, I was happy when he was doing this thing like that, Mendoza. He was looking like a true boxer, switching it up, changing levels, bending at the knees, keeping Tszyu so busy, so occupied. His mind was so busy that first half, he barely was throwing. He kept him busy. I really like what Mendoza did. He probably tired slightly. He certainly was not, as energetic as he was in that first half, those first 4 rounds. He slowed down his output, not his footwork and his movement. But yes, you're right. Tszyu comes on late. He comes on late. That's why Mendoza had to take advantage a little more in them early rounds where he was winning, but he wasn't doing damage. He wasn't slowing Tszyu down. You got to jump on Tszyu early because he does get stronger late. That was a good fight. I was so impressed with Mendoza. So impressed. And so happy that he went the decision because I had it covered with a plus 250 decision parlay in a 5-teamer. So the ducats rolled in. It was just sweet. The pivots, you've seen the improvement. Shout out to Ishmael Salas. Credit to him. He completely evolved Mendoza into a boxer. At times, I thought he was Cuban with all the different level changes and feints. Tim was biting on everything. Like, the fact that Mendoza lost that fight is going to haunt him. To me, he did tremendous. I was watching people in my live chat saying it was 4-1, 5-0 Mendoza in the first. And I'm like, Danny, don't get excited. These motherfuckers probably just biased. A lot of them probably had our plus 450 Mendoza ticket slip. He did very well. He did very well. But this is not the first person to do well with Tszyu. You're just going to have to be able to overcome Tszyu's second half pressure and onslaught. He's strong and durable and consistent and patient, composed. Defensively, Tszyu is very good. He catches and blocks shots. He counters well. He's far from a bum. Like, he's far from a bum. Like, this dude is doing everything I want my favorite fighters to do when you can't get the big fight. He's staying busy. He's taking out top 10, top 5 names, arguably, and he's looking good every time out. It's not like this is, I don't know, Regis in his last fight. Or who's the last dude? Tszyu in the fight before last. Like, this dude is giving you good performances every time out. So, kind of impressed, man. For real. The knock on Tszyu is that he got knocked down by Gachet. And obviously he got knocked down, I think, in his pro debut. It was floating around internet for a couple of days. But that's so long ago. And no one's been able to capitalize. I don't know that it matters. He looks good. And Showtime's in love with him, right? They're giving him so much dates. He's getting TV time. It's great for him. Phone lines are open. 1425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion. We talking this weekend's recap. You can talk about any fight that took place this weekend. We're going out to Cliff in Connecticut. What up?
Yo.
You?
Yo, it was a great night. I won. I got that bread back. I sent you some pictures, and I put it in the Patreon message board. So it's out there. Y'all go see what we did. It was beautiful. But let's talk about the day. It started off crazy with the Logan Paul DQ. Like me and my boy was talking about that before. We was like, yo, we don't really want to bet on that fight because we felt like something like that had potentially could happen.
Yep.
So I put that only on one ticket, and sure enough, it happened. And the way it happened was the worst way. I felt like I was robbed. I was watching our reaction because I
Damn!
watched.
Holy shit,
What happened?
Cliff.
What?
Damn, bro. I don't got the balls
you
y'all
said
got.
the ticket.
Motherfucker, you just paid the mortgage, kid.
Yeah, I sure did.
Damn. I be making a couple
Yeah, I
hundred.
don't want to
Y'all
run out of.
motherfuckers making thousands. That's crazy. Congratulations.
Well, I only wagered 100 to do it though.
I know. That's the beauty of the betting show. Damn, and
Word,
FanDuel gave
word.
you good. You got 20 more points than me on Zoo by decision. I got him at 250. You got him at 270. Even your Tommy, I had Tommy 185. I think you got him at 194 plus. Oh, you ain't listening to me though. You went money line Keyshawn. Yo, you would have made like an extra 1,000. You'd have just put decision on Keyshawn.
Well, on one ticket I do have him on decision, but not on both because I was nervous. I kind of hedged it.
Nah, I hear you, man. Congrats.
But let me talk about the Tim Tszyu fight real quick. Yo, Tszyu, I was impressed by both of them. That was a good fight, and it was a great fight. I like Tszyu though. Tszyu, there ain't no. You said like he's far from a bum, but we just gotta stop. We don't need to say things like that. He's entered the door. Like I think Tszyu is one of the best fighters out there, especially in that division. If he fights Charlo, I think I will pick Tszyu right now.
Whoa.
I like Tszyu. I like Tszyu. Maybe I'm just living in the moment, but nah, Tszyu looks really, really good. He's they said like Harrison when he was like Harrison was saying, yo, he just do a little bit of everything okay, but he's nothing special. But that's what makes him special to me. And he's like deceptively fast. His power is there. It looked like he started to hurt Mendoza. Mendoza did real good for the first half of the fight. Like you said, I didn't have it 5-1 though.
Me
I
neither.
had it really, really close.
I didn't have it 5-1, but I certainly had more rounds for Mendoza. Like going into that 7th round, I at least had Mendoza up 1 round. Like I at least had him up 4-2 or something.
With that. I told my boy, I was like, yo, going into the 7th round, I told my boy, if the fight ended right now, well, whoever the judges gave it to, I couldn't argue with because to me, it was that close.
Word.
For the first 6 rounds. But Tim pulled off in the second half and he dominated. Don't y'all sleep on Tim if you want to. I would like to see him fight Crawford. I don't see really nobody in the division beating him right now unless it's Charlo, and I got him over Charlo. Like I feel like it's his time. And he's gonna get a few more. He's gonna defend that title a few more times before anybody takes it from him. I'm liking what I see, but that's pretty much it. Like I could talk about Keyshawn and all of that, but I don't think I need to. I'll let somebody else talk about the other shit. I like Tim Tszyu, and I had a great night. Everybody need to sign up for that betting show.
Congrats, bro.
Right,
Congrats. Bro. Yo, I was telling Danny in the studio yesterday, like, bro, I'm good. Like, I'd be happy when just one of my picks hit, because at least I did my job and gave you a winner. You feel me? Because it's a little stressful. Motherfuckers sign up expecting it's going to be a Christmas party every weekend. We just getting lucky. But together, though, that luck turns into skill because, again, I was going to pick Janibek decision. But we convinced ourselves not to. Rather than being a big I and a little U, we like, nah, let's play it safe and get this money together. And we ate, you feel me? Brandon, Cincinnati.
Yo, what up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yep.
I want to touch on Keyshawn Davis's fight. I've seen Nahir Albright fight on Showbox. I knew that was going to be a tough fight. for Keyshawn. I don't think it was good matchmaking, man. I think when you trying to build somebody up like a Keyshawn, keep putting him in there with slower, flat-footed guys. You put him in there with a slick, defensively savvy fighter, you're gonna get that kind of more of a chess match, kind of slow paced. Not really an exciting fight because you got two slick guys in there trying to outthink each other. So from a matchmaking standpoint, I think Nahir was all wrong. So for people saying like Keyshawn didn't look great, he got exposed. No, that's just what happens when you put a slick black fighter in there with another, not on the level of slickness and pedigree, but Nahir ain't no bum. So that's how it's gonna always look when you match guys up like that. Tszyu looked good. Tszyu's the real deal, man. Like Tszyu is the real deal. The 1-2 was working well. He punch variation is good. He's very fluid. Like you said, his defense is good. He's parrying a lot of shots, blocking a lot of shots. Only issue I have with Tim is that he's either offensive or defensive. When he's on the defensive, he's standing there, like you said, blocking shots, not throwing anything back. I wish he did more catching and shooting, counter punching. He needs to work on his timing and, once he slips, throws one because he's just in the high guard, parrying and shit. But other than that, I have no issues with the kid. Like you say, he's very fluid, deceptively fast. He's walking guys down, nice output. He's the real deal. He ain't ducking no smoke. He ain't take the businessman route. I'm gonna fight bums until I get my Charlo opportunity. None of that. So
Word.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Mendoza too. Mendoza the same way. He ain't turned nothing down. He fought
a great fight
from beginning to end. Great fight. He's a great fighter. That's how you make a fan out of a guy like me. When you take the businessman route and duck smoke and play strategic little chess moves on some businessmen, I ain't fucking with you once you lose. But guys like Lubin and Mendoza who don't turn down no fades, win or lose, you got a fan out of me. Guido Vianella's a cold bum. He's soft. He's a heavyweight that he fights like a fucking welterweight and not even a good welterweight. I guess he's a pure boxer. I don't get him off TV. My guess is they're trying to use him to kind of build him up just to knock him down in a big fight versus Torres or Jared. Maybe that's why they keep giving him TV time, but he ain't it. His fights are not entertaining. I don't want to see him again. Torres is a little wrecking ball. Keep putting him on TV. He's becoming must-see TV. Is he flawed? Yes. Is he the best boxer in the world? No, but he's going to put on an exciting fight. And from beginning to end, he's going to be coming to wreck shit. Duke Reagan's Reggie. I root for Duke. I'm just saying. I root for Duke. He's from the city. I know the background, but he's just a okay fighter. He's slick, but he's not an elite slick. I think like how his levels to brawler is levels to every type of fighter. He's an okay slick fighter. He's a Montana Love. He's on that level. He's not a great slick fighter. He's just decent. He's not. I don't see anything special with him. So, trying to see if I forgot any fights that I actually watched. Oh, Janibek looked good, man. Janibek looked good. Albeit the opponent wasn't great, but Janibek was putting them shits together, man. He showed some hand speed. He showed some combination punching power. He was light on his feet, boxing a little bit. Hey, Janibek a problem, man. I don't think nobody in the middleweight division right now can fuck with him.
You crazy as hell. Put him in there with the diamonds. I couldn't be impressed with that shit.
Gualtieri.
No, he
He
won't.
fuck a diamonds up, bro.
No, he won't.
Yeah, we gonna bet some money when that he fucking a diamonds up, dog.
No, he won't.
I'm riding with Janibek.
He ain't
King
been
of
punched.
The middleweight division.
He ain't been punched. He out here fighting low. That dude was like a fucking junior welterweight, man. Come on, you seen that shit.
That ain't his fault. That dude upset. That dude wasn't supposed to win. Falcao was supposed to win. He upset Falcao for that belt. So
Falcao was only supposed to win because he was signed the top rank. Come on, man, get out of here, bro.
I know, yeah, that's
man,
true.
Falcao,
but I'm fucking with.
He was whack too. Nobody ain't know him.
Janibek, the real deal, man. I'm telling you. Janibek. I'm riding with him. But yeah, other than that, it was some good fights. But I think the best performance of the weekend for me was Tszyu. Timmy's the real deal. So I'm fucking with him. If him and Jamel fought, I think Tim will get him. I think Tim will get him. But that's my call, Ness.
All
Take it
right.
easy, brother.
Yeah, Tim said, "What's my motherfucking name, huh?" Wanna act like y'all don't know his name. Fats, what up?
Yeah, the Can Man. The Can Man. That's his new name. The Can Man. Tszyu. The Can. He beat the hell out of an African the last fight. And he just whooped on a pretty boy Mexican. I don't know if he's Mexican, but his last name sounds Mexican,
Nah,
so I don't
he
go and say it.
Mexican. He Mexican.
But, oh yeah, yeah. But hold on. First off, shout out, happy birthday to the God, man. Nigga turned 28 today. Definitely feel good. Especially when you make it this old in the city like where I'm from, man. Nigga doing something right. You
Happy
feel me? Ain't
birthday.
living like no sucker.
Happy
Appreciate
birthday,
that,
yo.
man.
That's crazy.
Appreciate
You
it.
only 28. You definitely sound more mature. I ain't peg you for 28.
Yeah. Hell yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I've been getting that my whole life, man. But I enjoyed the fights last night. Too though. I'm gonna start off with the Janibek. Janibek, like last caller say, man, I like Janibek. I'm not like necessarily a fan of. I want to say he's one of my favorite fighters, but he be putting niggas down, man. He be putting shit down. I would like to see. I mean, is Triple G retired or something? I mean, damn, don't nobody want to fight him or something? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. The video that's floating around, he looked like he retired.
I wanted to see Munguia fight him, man, or something. Yo, Munguia be playing around, bro. I'd be like, I know he fought Dermachenko his last fight, and Dermachenko give anybody a tough out, but he looked like, Dermachenko damn almost beat him, but I need Munguia to step up and fight somebody. He need to fight Triple G or get this dude Janibek belt or something, because Janibek just now. Can you hear me?
I hear you now. You
Oh,
said
all right, my fault. I got a call, but
you said Janibek
you
what?
said I said what? I was saying Janibek, he was just in the unification bout. That was last night. That dude had the other dude had the IBF, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or the yeah, yeah,
Yup,
yeah,
yup.
yeah. Yeah, they need, yeah, man, they need to get, form together. Somebody need to fight that dude, Triple G, bro. 'Cause they still got him number one in that weight class, for the top fighter. But yeah, bro, the Can Man, Tszyu, yeah, I like that guy, bro. I like him. I was starting to like him more his last fight, but I just like his makeup, bro. Like dude was saying, like he ain't scared of nobody, and he not the fastest guy. But he got pretty good time, and his timing is all right, man. And them dudes, them hooks he be bringing, man, he be punching through that guard, bro. They don't be wanting to stand in front of that dude. I mean, for real, he be punching with serious intentions. Like I like Tszyu. I think he'll beat Charlo. I don't see nobody at 154 beating him. Unless it's Bud, I'm rocking with Tszyu versus everybody. I don't care. I like him. And Keyshawn Davis, it's sad to say, bro. It's sad to say, but I just don't think the kid got no box office appeal.
What? Why?
I just don't. He just seemed goofy. A lot of stuff he be doing in the ring, it be goofy, man. Like I was big on him when he's still coming up, but I was big on him like when he was at like his fourth and fifth fight. But now he's showing me a lot. He talk a lot. Like he talk more than he walk. Like he a front runner. Like that's again. If you gonna be doing all that dancing and stuff, you be doing all that dancing. Do it in the ring. Do it in the middle of the ring when you making a miss and you catching his punches and you counter him. Dance, do the dance, and then don't wait till you go to your corner and then you want to play hopscotch and you want to do all this, and then when dude crack you, you on your bicycle for the rest of the fight. Now I'm glad you won your money and all that and won the decision. You know what I mean? You won your money, but I'm saying like you get cracked, and now I don't see you dancing no more. It's like, bro, like stop with the front running shit. Like that's what I don't be like. And then it's like he talked more about his homeboy than he talked about himself. Like, bro, like you a up and coming superstar too, ain't you? Like, don't you want to put some money in your pocket? I mean, damn, help promote yourself. Like, promote your brothers. You want to keep worried about Shakur Stevenson, giving him all the praise. Like, it's just like, bro, like, when are you gonna pave your own lane? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like the front running shit like that. Like, if you want to dance around, dance in the ring when in the middle of that fire. Don't wait till that bell ring and you feel like you just won around and then you want to Michael Jackson your way back to the corner. Man, get the fuck out of here with all that. But before I go, I don't know if they was watching, but I was looking around the arena. I'm real observer. I looked around the arena. They had a poster all around the arena. It said the biggest stars in boxing. They had Tyson Fury up there, Usyk up there. I think Bud was on there, Wild was on there. Yeah, and guess who was in the dead center holding his belts? Guess who's in the dead center holding his belts? And he not even on that promotional deal no more.
Canelo?
The Dream.
Oh, Devin?
The Dream. Yeah, the Dream. So I hope Shakur Stevenson ain't see that. I hope he ain't see that because, they talking about he the big draw and all. They say he the bigger draw, but Devin Haney was on the middle of that poster last night with all them people with Tyson Fury. So I just want people to know that, to say that he ain't a big star in boxing. Well, the people that's putting money into these fights and all that, they not saying that. Appreciate the call, Ness.
Appreciate you. Quan, you up? Quan.
Yo.
Yo.
Man, bro. I'm so damn goofy, man. I'm goofy.
What you did?
Well, hold on. First of all, I'm gonna give my props to the event, to that the little KSI, the little influencer, because I tuned in, right? I give them props for they put on the show. You know what I'm saying? It was a good crowd and stuff. Good ring walks, all that stuff. Like they put it on for the promotion, that whole thing, the build up. They did their thing on it for sure. They sold it. I don't think like the actual ring results reflected it, but they did cool on that. But like, bro, that's some cheap ass shit that they did, because I actually did think that the Logan Paul and Dylan Donald, I thought it was gonna go to decision. I bet on the decision, and it did go to decision. That shit cheating, bro. I literally looked at the replay. When it was at I think it was at 10. I said, all right, so in
136.
10
136,
seconds,
bro.
Yeah, I'm like, this is over. I let it play out. Bruh, it went past like 13, 14 seconds before they actually start fighting. So the bell should have already rung. I
They
don't get it.
robbed us, bro. They robbed us.
It's like I don't know what that was, but bruh, that was some goofy shit right there. And I feel goofy for even playing into it, like trying to get some money off of it. But I don't know. Somebody need to look into that, because they can't do that. And then I also feel crazy because, like, I'm standing up watching all of the boxing, and then I done fell asleep. I didn't even get to watch the Tszyu Brian Mendoza. I wake up, it's the 12th round. I'm like, damn. Man, I was lacking today. Yeah, I was lacking, bro. I was lacking, yo. But I'm kind of disappointed in Keyshawn Davis. Like, I mean, I get it. You're gonna go in the ring, gonna get your money, you get your dub. But he keep talking. He was saying like he was about to get the knockout. Telling people put your money on the knockout. This is the second fight in a row. He
didn't. He said that?
He did. Yes, it's a video.
Oh,
he was telling
man,
people
he
it was after the weigh-in. It was after the weigh-in. Yes, he telling them put your money. He was, because I didn't even know he was gonna have that type of energy for the dude, but they had some, before the stuff. So he was telling people that, and yeah. So I just need him to do better. But the Janibek, he looks smooth. I mean, I wasn't too impressed, but you can't complain. So Adama's gonna whoop his ass though. I don't even think they're gonna give him the opportunity. They're gonna keep on painting the narrative like he's just the boogeyman. I don't even know where that shit came from. I'm like, but shit, yeah, that's all I had on that.
All right.
It's my call.
I do agree, man. I want that Adames fight. Adames been sparred Janibek. It's the reason they won't offer him that fight. Adames been calling him out. We got calls on the check-in.
Hello?
You?
Oh, hey. Um, I just wanted to talk about the Tim Tszyu and Brian Mendoza fight. I was really impressed with Tim Tszyu yesterday, honestly. But yeah, I had a 4-2 into the sixth round. I gave Mendoza the first, the second, the third, and the sixth, and then I gave Timmy the fourth and the fifth. But yeah, Brian Mendoza, he was doing pretty good the first rounds. Like he was using the ring very good. He was boxing beautifully. I still think Jermel still beats Tim Tszyu because Tim Tszyu he does look he's pretty slow still, and I still believe he doesn't move his head enough, and I feel like he could be a sucker for Jermel's jab. But that's just my opinion on it. I still have Jermel beating Tim Tszyu. What Bud could do right now, he could go after Tim Tszyu right now, and he could honestly Bud will beat Tim Tszyu too. He could get to Tim Tszyu, and then he could get that undisputed belt with Jermel Charlo. But with Janibek, he's good. I don't want to call him that he's trash or anything. Like I know some people still call him a hype job, but he's still good. At least finally we got a unification belt in the middleweight division because that's what a bunch of us we were complaining about, which is really good to see. I him and Adams will be a really good fight. I think I would still favor. I don't know. I'll probably pick Adams to beat Janibek to be honest because like you said we haven't seen him like get tested with a serious puncher like Adams. And then with Keyshawn Davis, I mean with Keyshawn he didn't look terrible for me, but I still think Frank Martin still cooks him. What do you think? Do you think Frank Martin cooks Keyshawn still?
Ooh. I mean, it's certainly a good fight. Based off yesterday, that's certainly a good fight. I can't really pick a winner at the moment. I mean, to me, I think Keyshawn might be, the favorite.
Yeah,
Um, but not sure.
yeah. And also, what do you think is next for Tim Tszyu? If he doesn't get like Jermel, Charlo, do you think a fight with Erickson Lubin? Because Erickson Lubin, he's coming up from pretty good wins as well, and they're both under Showtime as well. And also, like, yeah, man, I really like Tim Tszyu. I think he's a good fighter. He's not a hype job, but like I said, I still think Jermel Charlo will beat him at 154. Like I'm that confident that Jermel will beat Tim Tszyu at 154 still. But yeah, that's my call. Just wanted to talk. I just wanted to say my opinion on this. Thank you, Ness, for letting me talk on your show again, and I hope you have a blessed Sunday, man.
You too, champ. Alex, what up?
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I just want to say I'm very pleased with boxing yesterday. I mean, I watched boxing for shit from 7 p.m. to like 1:30 a.m., dude. Fucking tired. I can't believe I made it all the way through. But I mean, starting from like the Duke Reagan fight, I feel where people are coming from. Like, he's not gonna be probably a top world rated fighter, but that's okay, man. I know he's a silver medalist. It just doesn't always translate. He's had some things going on the past few couple years. One thing I want to say though is I really thoroughly enjoyed how he came back from that knockdown. He took a round to gather himself, and I really felt he finished strong. But right, I mean, is he ever going to be a world champion? I would be more on the side of no. However, we need these type of fighters. Hey, that was an exciting fight if you ask me, because like I said, the adversity. If we're not going to get the back and forths, adversity is always entertaining as well, and he overcame that. When it came to Keyshawn, um, man, he was really I think what round four he started really turning it on Albright, countering him. Albright just couldn't get out of the way of shots, taking solid shots, and then all of a sudden at the end of round, what was it, eight? Man, Albright hit him with a big right hand, and it just seemed Keyshawn just never fully recovered, or maybe it was just a break in his mentality. I don't know. It just seemed something changed, and I think Keyshawn is, to quote the great Mayweather, a hell of a fighter. But I never put him in that same atmosphere as a Shakur or a Tank. He's probably a notch below. He's probably a notch below those guys, Devin Haney, and that's okay too, man. But it's a lot of people try to put him up there with him, and it's going back to, with Duke Reagan. Duke Reagan had adversity, he overcame it. I didn't really see that with what's his name, with Keyshawn Davis. He still pulled the victory out. I mean, the majority decision was a little interesting. I didn't have it that close, but gets a dub. And now I'm interested to see what they're gonna do after that type of performance against that type of opponent. Now, Yair Albright is a pretty decent fighter, so I definitely want to go ahead and see, are they still gonna try this fast rush to the title, or maybe we're gonna see a couple different fights, which I think the latter will probably be better. Johnny Beck, um, man, he's a good fighter. Man, those feints are insane. Like the amount of feints. I mean, he'll feint up top, feint to the body, and then come with a left hand, like, and then he'll do it again, and then he'll do foot feints. I love this shit. One thing about Johnny Beck is when you put him a guy that is he's way better than, he's going to take care of it, and I appreciate that. He doesn't play with his food. He comes, he throws the trash out basically. Not trying to trash out the fighter. I'm just saying, but yeah, I mean, do I see him being this unstoppable, unbreakable guy? No, 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 no. I think him and Adama should be a great matchup. I'd love to see it. And right now, I'd probably favor Johnny Beck, but I think it's definitely close to a 50-50 fight. And man, shout out to Tim Tszyu and Brian Mendoza. I scored that fight 8-4. I felt Mendoza took the first 4 rounds, and Tszyu just too strong, too good, I guess, as it turned out. Mendoza, another guy, man. He had Tszyu biting on all his feints, and just I don't know, man. I felt maybe if he did more side to side movement, maybe added another punch or two on his combinations, maybe that would have made a difference, or maybe he just would have got worn down more. I'm not sure. Tim Tszyu, really great 154 pounder. I mean, he in the post fight, he actually mentioned, compared it to a little bit of a Canelo walk you down style. And I can see that. Does he have fast hands? No. But yeah, he does have really good timing on that right hand. And I mean, the right uppercuts are sick. Yeah, I wouldn't put it there with a tank uppercut, but man, is it a weapon? So yeah, I think the only people I want to see Tim Tszyu in with is Terrence Bud Crawford or Jamel Charlo. Those are basically the two names that I think he deserves. He's taking care of his business now, and now he's strapped up shouty. So yeah, man, he wants big fights, and I think it's time. There's really, I mean, who else can they give him? I guess Erickson Lubin, which would be a pretty good fight. But I mean, he's been chasing Charlo, been wanting that fight. So let's get it. If Charlo can't make the weight, come on, Bud Crawford, man. Let's fight Tszyu, and let's see exactly how that's gonna go. First fight in 10-ounce gloves. Tim Tszyu's coming to bring that fight, and we know Terrence Bud Crawford, man, the best fighter in the planet. Yeah, man, I think that covers everything, man. Great night of fights, and also big shout out to Brian Mendoza, real tough, really well-rounded fighter, and I think he should be applauded. I think his stock should go up in this performance. Thank you, Ness.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Indiana, Khaled, what up?
What up, bro? Hey,
Chilling.
so I watched the Tim Tszyu fight, Brian Mendoza fight, good fight. Before I get into that fight, man, I saw the undercards, man. The undercards on that fight. I know I saw the live fight. Yeah, you said you were interested. It was some dudes on there kind of throwing hands. It was like a guy named Flores and Sam Woodson. I think they from Europe, and then there was a couple guys that was in a 10-rounder. Man, one of them
Oh
last
yeah,
name was
Sam
May
Wood. You talking about Sam Good? Wasn't it Goodman?
Goodman. Goodman. He's
Yeah, that was
good,
the
man.
fight
He's
before the
good.
co-main. I mean, fight before the main, right?
Yeah, it was. He's good. He was good.
Yeah,
He
he was
dropped
doing his
Buddy in that
thing.
fight too. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, like those like featherweights, they be throwing them hands. They don't really be knocking motherfuckers out, but they are gonna throw them hands though. He did drop Flores though. But yeah, so I like the undercard. Then the Tim Tszyu Brian Mendoza fight, man, it was solid, man. Brian Mendoza had good movement. He was throwing hands. He was in a rhythm. And he got punched. Yeah, everybody got a plan until they get punched. And he got punched, and then like the volume slowed down a little bit. When he was still, and he tried to set up that right hand a few times, and I think had he caught him had he not missed, then that could have changed the fight. But overall, he did solid though. He has a great chin. He did not get dropped. Tim Tszyu was cracking him. He has a great
Word.
chin, and I hope that he still gets more fights at like 154. As far as Tim Tszyu, man, I don't know. Like, I guess I was impressed. I was impressed in the fact that he always says, in this round I'm gonna go after him, and then in that round he goes after him. So I can appreciate that. Maybe he's analyzing. He starts off slow and all that. Like the last caller said, he does have a Canelo kind of walk down style, but like, especially when Canelo was at 154, he was throwing that jab. Tim Tszyu don't want to use the jab as much. He seemed like he's kind of there to get hit, but he does have power. He got that right hand, got that uppercut. He does seem a little slow. I guess the pressure is his defense, but, I guess at this point, we do need to either see him in against Bud or Jamel to kind of get a real full assessment. But he's good. He's a good fighter, and he should have a belt, and we should see him with the best of the best now. So I want to see a Jamel Charlo I would like to see him get like an acclamation fight, like a Lubin fight, or a fight before the Tim Tszyu, just to see if he can come back down to the weight properly, because going up, going back down, I want to see how it works. And then maybe fight Tim Tszyu, and then Bud. But I don't know, though. I don't know if Bud going to fight Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu said he don't want to fight no more fights in Australia. It only makes sense for Bud to go over there if it's gonna be in Australia.
Nah, he said Vegas.
I don't know,
He told his peoples we going to Vegas next. So I doubt he want to fight in Australia.
I know that's what I'm saying. So does it make sense for Bud to do it if it's not in Australia? Like, is your name big enough for it to make moves in Vegas? Like, I don't know. Like,
I mean,
but
he definitely gonna have a number of people he bringing.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's starting to be a name. He fought 3 times. He looked good in all the fights. So, yeah, shout out Tim Tszyu. Yeah, we need to see one of them fights. So, I think Bud or Charlo still beats him. But matter of fact, I think Bud beats him. I got to see how Charlo look at 154 again. I'm not just giving him the victory. I need to see how niggas look. I'm not just giving you that. I need you win up. I need to see how you look when you come back down. But overall, I didn't see none of them ESPN shits. Respectfully, I ain't seen none of them shits. But shout out to the Showtime card. That was great. That's my call, bro. You have a good day.
All right. Damn, none of the ESPN cards. I get it though. Like, it's hard to stay home for Gualtieri as your main event. And even Keyshawn, he's a name, but it's like not a lot of people know Albright like that. But we gonna keep these lines moving. Looks like we got Milwaukee. What up?
Yo, what up, Ness?
Chilling.
Yeah. Nah, I knew watching that Keyshawn, obviously I was DJing, so I was watching boxing and DJing at the same time, so you don't really get to pay attention. And this morning I've been rewatching a lot of the fights. Yeah, Nahir Albright, man, he's all right. Like, I know Rodney Rice. We fought Dylan Price out there in Philly. Yeah, like, he's a decent dude. They've been bringing him up, so I think, the fact that Keyshawn didn't look good against him, I think they're a little bit underrating Nahir Albright. I'm not saying he's the greatest, but, like, he's been groomed, and RDR Promotions has been moving him appropriately. I think what happens in boxing right now is we're in such a hurry to build stars and superstars. We start crowning, kind of giving these people their flowers early. And, Keyshawn gets talked about a lot. He talks a lot. So I think that's just kind of what boxing does. We try to build these kids up to be stars maybe before they're supposed to be. And, they get in there with other guys who are getting it the hard way. And I'm not going to say exposed. He won the fight, but, they start seeing the levels of the game and where they're really at when they start stepping up in competition. And as far as the middleweight division, I'm just waiting for that division to wake up again. I mean, it used to be to me like a great division with the Bernard Hopkins and the Kelly Pavliks, Maivia. Yeah, I used to really enjoy the middleweight division. So I'm just looking for the middleweight division to really explode again. I think ever since Canelo went to 168, he kind of made 168 hotter than 160, which is crazy to me because it never used to be like that. You know, you got one guy up there who goes to that division, and there's some other stars under them, and it's hot, and we kind of forget about the 160 division. So I'm excited to see that division, you know, grow over time. And a shout out to boxing. They got a local card today on a Sunday here in Milwaukee, with Javier Zamarone is fighting on from Split T. He was on the overtime card. He just was on the overtime card, and he's staying busy fighting in the city. So boxing on a Sunday that you can go to locally, man, shout out to the boxing guys like my man Info Joe says, because it's going down. But that's all I got, Ness, man. Have a good day.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Keep doing your thing. Everybody in that Milwaukee area, don't forget to check out Old School Boxing Club and check out Coach Adrian. If you're watching this on YouTube, I need you to go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'm trying to get to that 1 million subscribers. I need your help. We need your assistance to get there. We going out to Rob in Vegas.
Top of the morning. What's going on?
Buenos dias.
Good boxing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, that was a good day of boxing, man. Especially with some good college football. Like, I'm sad, man. Danny Notre Dame beat USC, but anyway, though. So for Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis, that was a wild ending, but that was crazy. I can't believe that he went in there and he didn't even basically do nothing. He just let him 1-2 him all night. That was wild.
Right.
As far as Keyshawn Davis, I'm gonna touch on that just quick. I mean, you know, you're not gonna knock everybody out. You know what I mean? So I thought it, you know, one thing I like is that he just staying active. He went, like, since paying attention more, one of the things I noticed most is just like the fighters who stay active. Like, those are the guys who are usually sharper when they get the big fights. So as long as he's staying active, he got him another dub. Yeah, it was a close fight, but he got the win. Good business,
wow, you
man.
thought it was close?
That's what it is. Huh?
You thought it was close?
Well, like on the cards, one of the judges had it like 95-95.
Damn, I didn't even know they had a draw. Oh yeah, they gave him a majority, right? I did see that.
Yeah. Yep. As far as like Charlo goes, not to like bring him back in it, but just quickly with KSI, like that's what we saying, bro. You could go out there. Charlo could have went out there and put up a better fight. KSI went out there. The man used one hand damn near the whole time, but goddamn, he was giving it his all. He was like, "Fuck it, like I'm about to try. Like I don't know, this right gonna land for me. I don't give a fuck." Like that's what that nigga was basically saying, and that's all we saying. Like he ain't getting knocked out. He ain't used perfect form, but he went out there and the brother tried. Like you didn't win, you tried though, man. Good try. Like that's all I'm saying.
So you didn't think he
like
won?
That'd be the biggest. What you say?
You didn't think he felt like you didn't feel he deserved the win? You thought Tommy deserved it?
Yeah, I thought Tommy won, but that brings me to a shout out to you and Danny, man. I don't even be listening to the goddamn
betting show.
The announcers. I just put y'all on and I listen to y'all with the fight. Like, and that this is not one of them fights where even though you was going for motherfucking KSI, you was still just calling it down the middle, like you know what I'm saying, just calling the fight. I'm like, all right, bet. Then when they got to the end, I did think that Fury won just because he kept pressuring him. He kept the pressure on, and yeah, like he was he was landing that right hand, but in between then, like the wrestling and shit, and then Fury would get in there, he'd throw a couple. KSI might clinch him with the left hand. I thought he did a lot of clinching. Yeah, so I guess I kind of gave it to Fury off the aggression.
Well, all right, champ,
So
that's the
KSI was holding
bell.
him.
But appreciate the call for sure, man. Yeah, I felt KSI outworked him with that one hand, bro. I swear. Stone Bone, what up? I swear I thought he
What up?
outworked him. What's good, brother?
What up?
Top of the
What up?
morning.
Oh, man, another day. Yeah, man. Keyshawn, that was it wasn't a close fight. I don't know if the judges didn't like him or something, and just wanted to, you know what I mean, wanted to do some shit. These judges got too much power, man. Like they can just be having a bad day and not like a guy antics and don't give him points that he won around. Like Wu won. I'll say Wu won 2 rounds of that fight. But being honest, just from if you go through the punch stats, there were rounds where he landed 2 or 3 punches. You know, like how the fuck he went around if you get hit 12 times, you miss a guy clearly over and over. But I did want Keyshawn to step on the gas more. I felt he could have. I felt Wu was had some size, had some good range and reach, but there's no excuse for it. They telling him what it is. When he get back to the gym, he got to put in that work. That was he won that clearly. It was a real unanimous, but the judges sometimes can give you a little bit more ammunition. You know what I mean? A little bit harder to say, look, you dominated 8 out of 10, but they gave you a majority. You got to dominate 10 out of the 10 if you got not gonna knock them out. That's what you got to do. So it was interesting to see. You saw some of the things that they've been adding where the cover the jab counter. It's a lot of good things I saw. Um, Tim Tszyu, we man, next we'll whoop the shit out that boy, man. I'm boy need to. That's a fight that's a guy that he starts late and he keeps coming, but usually it's against guys that are kind of fading. I want to see it against a guy like a Charlo or a Crawford that usually don't fade, usually gets just as stronger later on in the fights too as well. So I want Bud to take that fight. You know what I mean? Fuck it. And I don't take that fight. Me and we'll do Charlo. Let's go. Let's do it. 2 fights undisputed. They already gave Charlo. They ordered him to fight Gualtieri, right? So look, let's go. Bud and Zoo and Charlo and his Mando. Then we can run his back, and Bud can whoop Charlo ass and be undisputed in a 3 continuing the weight class. And Janibek, I met him before. I think he fought on Bud and Sean. I think right. I remember he came into the locker room and real humble dude, very soft spoken, very like you see the confidence in him without him talking. You know what I mean? It reminded me of like that Triple G type of energy, where he just feel like just get me in the ring with whoever and I can beat him. You know what I mean? I see limitations in him. I see some spots where he gets wild a little bit, but he's consistent. He's strong, got a good punch. I want to see him against the other guys at 60. Where Charlo at? They can go Charlo. They go you a unification. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. 160 is so stagnant. I don't know what the hell going on there. But, man, great night of boxing, man. Everybody did what they're supposed to do. It's just got to get better. Everybody needs to stay active and keep getting better. That's all you can do. All right, man.
Nike Hendricks, check in.
Shouts out to the boxing voice, man. I don't know what that bullshit he was talking about, man. Keyshawn looked at fucking horrible. I'm tired of his fucking mouth, and he getting in here with these dudes that's not even fucking top prospects. Like these dudes trying to make an up and coming career. He supposed to be this top silver. What he want, a silver or bronze medal?
Silver.
Top silver medalist. He supposed to like, come on, man. He really, at the end of the day, Shakur think he fucking Bud and he think he Shakur. Like, I'm tired of that shit, man. He looked fucking horrible. Talking about bet your money for a knockout. Like, he ain't even get, was it Yiggit his last fight?
Yeah.
He didn't get the knockout there. You talking about bet your money for on the knockout. And the dude was like, shit, man. You ain't gonna get no knockout. He gonna say he ain't better than my last fighter. Like, how you gonna down him like that? And your ass went the whole 10. So come on, man. He get in a 12-round fight with top comp, and you know what's gonna happen next, man. The man gonna lose probably. Shit, man. I don't understand why they keep putting the hype on him until they put him in there with somebody really show his skill case. Like, I don't want to hear no more talk from him. And shouts out to Zoo, man. Shouts out to fucking Zoo. I thought Mendoza was gonna give him a harder fight than that, but Zoo did his thing, man. Charlo need to either fucking come down. I mean, he need to either fucking defend against Mando or try to unify with Zoo or drop them belts, man, and go to 60. Like his 54 day is over with. I don't know why people keep wanting him to come to 54. The man just was at 68. Like, damn. Y'all want to go right back down to 54? I see him going to 60. Like, fuck it. You and your brother take the division over. I know he said he wasn't going to fight his brother, so shit. Both of y'all go out there and get both of the straps. You get 2 straps, your brother get 2. Damn, man, this shit here with them. I'm tired of they ass too. Tired of Charlos and shouts out to my boy Fats, cause I thought I was the only one that noticed the dream was in the middle of that fucking promo they had. I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm like, why they got Devin up here? And Devin ain't even with top rank. That lets you know Devin a hell of a fighter and they want him back. They want Devin back after he whooped Regis ass and get that WBC belt. Top rank want Devin back. Real talk, cause besides a couple of their fighters, they ain't really putting no money into them. Besides, I say fucking Fury, Inoue, like that. I like Torres though. Y'all be on the lookout for Richard Torres. I hope I'm saying his name right, but yeah, I like that cruiserweight right there. He's nice.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
He said cruiserweight. You're funny. You know he heavyweight, right? Chrome, what up? What's up? What's up? Chrome, Chrome. Chrome. Connect it one more time.
Yo, you can hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't never work first, but yeah, last night, man, we had a great night of boxing, great night of boxing. I'm gonna start with I ain't gonna front the dude Goodman. I think that's his name. Who was on the co-main for the Zoo fight. I think that dude they kind of nice for 122 or whatnot. He looked pretty good. And I'm gonna go with the Keyshawn fight, man. I don't know who the hell that judge was that scored that fight 95.
Yeah.
But I think they need to go with your suggestion of just putting these judges in a secluded room with no sound and just let them watch the damn fight. I don't know if it be the crowd reaction. I don't know what be coming up with some of these dang on scorecards. And I feel like, boy, Keyshawn, he got to learn. You can't always just leave it in the hands of the judges because he did take his foot off the gas to me, like in the last 2 rounds. I think that's the ninth and the 10th round. He kind of took his foot off the gas a little bit, and you feel me? He almost damn near. I ain't gonna say he almost lost because only one judge had the score all really screwed up like that. But then Tim Zoo, I like Tim Zoo. He pretty nice. I damn near might lean towards Charlo, but he don't know how to throw no damn jabs. I mean, he got to learn. They gonna throw that jab a little bit. It's like he always just coming with hooks and all that. Day, man, you gotta jab, keep him off you a little bit, you know. And what else? What else? Damn fight I watched. I ain't watched none of that celebrity shit. I don't really get into that too much. But man, that's about all I got for you though. Really,
All
that's all I
right.
got.
All right, Chrome.
All right, man.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say something about the jab situation. Is like, I guess you want to see the jab so that he doesn't get into the fight where you're like, see, he's not using a jab. So I guess you want him to correct those mistakes before they show up in a bigger fight or something. But I'm also looking at it like if you didn't need it, you didn't need it. Like he got the job done. Now, maybe you think he could have got the job done sooner, more effectively had he used the jab. That's also, you know, something else. So yeah, interesting. I don't know. I felt he was effective, but I guess anybody could use the jab more, right? Because that's what definitely was giving Mendoza success in the early half of the fight. We got Blog Talk and Discord, Twitter available if you want to call in. Brandon, what's up?
Hello.
Yep.
Hey. So the reason I like the Tim Tszyu versus Mendoza fight is because Tim Tszyu was basically he wasn't expelling all of his energy during like the first round or like the first couple of rounds. Like he was conserving his energy, conserving his hard punches, his hard jabs for those later rounds where he might have gotten tired or he might have gotten exhausted. So during the 11th round and the 12th round and stuff like that, he used more power and then eventually finished him off. Because I feel like he knew that the fight was gonna go like 12 rounds with Mendoza. He wasn't thinking like I'm gonna go for a knockout or I'm gonna go for this crazy hit. He was thinking strategically during the time. And when there's a fight that's like lasting 12 rounds, that's kind of how you want to think is like, yeah, like this guy, he's pretty tough, he's pretty strong, he can throw jabs, but I'm not gonna get a knockout on him. I think my prediction is I can't necessarily get a really good angle. He's using his defense very well. His hands are up. It's gonna be hard to get a knockout in that case. However, if I slowly take some jabs, slowly wear him down, slowly do the things I need to do to sort of win each round, um, while maintaining that stability within the ring, within that frame of mind where you're not getting hits on me, you're not taking me down. I'm still the winner. I'm undisputed. That sort of thing. The reason that I think that he won was because he paced himself in a manner that allowed him to go 12 rounds, and then each round that he won was proven to be that his round was adequately. He threw as many jabs as possible that landed on Mendoza, which eventually got him those wins most of the rounds. And so it's a smart way to play. It's a strategic way to box, and it's that's a rare sight to see in a boxer. Like you see a lot of most fighters now, they just want to like go for knockouts right away, seventh round stops, and get these crazy TKOs. I actually prefer when boxers are like conserving their energy more during the early rounds, during and just throwing jabs when they need to, when they see an opening, when they can view something that's happening with the fighter that can allow them to take advantage of a situation. Those are the types of situations that I really enjoy. So he did really well. Tim Tszyu was very surprising that he won. Not necessarily surprising, but I'm glad that he won. He did really well. I think that's kind of like my style of fighting too. So yeah, Tim Tszyu, he's great. I would enjoy him to see more fights with him, maybe
You may fight like it's your
fight
time,
Crawford or something like that. But yeah.
but it's not your time.
All right, Brandon. You impressed me, man. Usually I tell the chat that it's troll alert, but that was actually a decent call. You flipped the switch on me there. Let's see. 1-425-569-5241. Press one time if you want to voice your opinion. You want to tell us, your opinion on any of the fights. Remember, Miguel Burchell also fought this weekend. B. Paulie, Michigan, on a check-in. What's up?
What up, Nash? You can...
Loud and clear.
Yeah, man. Agree with that last caller, man. Tim Tszyu was real patient. He had good timing, man. I like the pace that he was setting, man. He stayed real chill, real calm, and I think that's how he was able to see a lot of that stuff coming from Mendoza. But Mendoza put up a hell of a fight, though, man. That was a good fight right there. But let's go back to that Misfits card, man. Did you see the Dean the Great? versus the
Yes.
Wally. That boy Dean got some pop, man.
He all right.
Dean got
But didn't
some
that
pop.
fight go to decision, though?
Nah, he stopped him.
Oh.
No, did he stop him? I know he knocked him down. I don't know if he stopped
I
him.
don't know. I thought it went to decision, but he totally lost me when he called out Ryan and Tank. It's like, yo, you out here wilding. You fighting like how many rounds? Like, I don't even, you feel me? But I
And
get
he
him.
getting tired. Yeah, he doing too much. Calling out Ryan
I
and
mean,
Tank. He ain't ready for that
he
at all.
yo, I don't know if you know, but he got Ryan's attention. He said he'll beat Ryan, said he'll beat uh Dean. Let me pull up the tweet because he was actually funny with it. Go ahead, you
You
can
said
keep going.
Ryan responded?
Immediately, 5 minutes after the call out on the zone, Ryan responded. Ryan was watching it. He talked about the whole event. He was shitting on it
Oh
actually.
man. Yeah, the event was cool, man. Actually, the event was cool. I think the Zone they put together some good shows, man. And whatever servers they using for they app, they get good service too. I think the Zone is actually the best app out of all of them. But yeah, man, he looked good. Dean looked good. He just got tired. Uh, old boy who fought Logan Paul, he didn't do shit at all. Logan looked as sloppy. What you think about Logan? That jab ain't look clean like it used to.
Yo, I think Ryan really trying to get a fight with one of these dudes. Look at what my man
What do
said.
you say?
He reposted the fight and it says bloody elbow. KSI Tommy Fury may be the worst boxing match of the year. His next tweet: just get KSI a hair transplant and call it a night. I'm out. The one before that, he said they might as well just went to a slow dance together with all that hugging. Laugh
Yeah,
out
that's
loud
what it looked
emoji.
like.
The other one said this was trash with the trash bin emoji. Leave it on the internet. The zone. Don't put this stuff on again. It's embarrassing. The other one said,
Yeah,
never
they
let Din and Dallas fight again. I love that one. I got to retweet it. That cocksucker went for the takedown and ruined my fucking Logan decision plus 300 money. Bullshit.
that's fucked up because that clock ended before all that shit started. The clock ended too. They just didn't
Word.
ring the bell. It was
Word.
only 15 seconds left.
They haters, man.
Yeah, man, they got you, man. But yeah, let me tap back in with you later, man. It was a good night of fights, bro. Actually, I watched boxing from like 3 p.m. all the way to like 1 a.m., man. It was dope, man. I watched boxing on and off yesterday from the Misfits joint all the way to the Tszyu joint. So
Word.
shout out to TBV, man. Y'all was working, man. I'll tap in with you later, man.
All right, champ. Yeah, man. It was a fun night of boxing for sure. Let me see here. Got some super chats I gotta get to. Marvelous. Shout out to Marvelous for the fat $10 super chat. And listen to his super chat. Appreciate the picks, big dog. That means he made money with the betting show. $10 more from AB. Thanks to the betting show, I made some bread last night. Appreciate you, Ness. Definitely sending some love back. Also, Tim looked great last night, but damn, Mendoza is game. Shout out to TBV. Yeah, he just gassed, bro. He just gassed. Like he didn't gas traditionally where you seen it uh right away. It was like a periodic slowing down. Like little by little, he started throwing less and less punches and moving less eventually. Um, $20. Let's fucking go. Ryan in Canada, $20 super chat. He says, Ness, Prince Nassim came out in the lowrider. UK dudes got the best ring walks. Also, thanks for the picks. Everyone, go sign up for Members Only to get the best TBV experience, the betting show. We got LVEA, $5. First time super chat. I had Logan by decision in multiple small bet parlays. $21 would have made me 300. Everything hit, but that Dennis DQ fucked me. That sucks, bro. You are a member. I hope you were super a champ because you know we fucking hedged it, player. Like, why would you not make money with us? Actually, we didn't hedge that. I'm lying. We all lost on that DQ. They robbed us. That was the Logan. But then we made multiple parlays. Why you only did that one, champ? Fuck. They robbed us, man. Everybody's seen it. There was plenty of time on the clock. I mean, there was only 13 seconds left on the clock. We counted it off. They robbed us, man. Daily dose of Tanquil, Mad Bent 100 with a $2 super J says nobody beats Charlo at 154. Yeah, I would love to see the Zoo fight. Classy Mag, $5. Zoo look like the old Spence Charlo spars with that, but I still got Zoo. Keep it moving, $2. TBV, double exclamation mark. What next good 3 fights can Tim do? Question mark emoji, thinking face emoji. Next 3 fights. He mentioned them. I'm trying to find a post. Someone sent it to me. Can you please resend it to me? It is a post with Tim holding a shirt, and on the shirt it says Tim's hit list, and it's got the name scratched out. I thought it was on an Aussie boxing channel I follow. I don't know. I've been going through my DMs all morning trying to find it because someone sent it to me super duper duper early this morning. I looked at it, didn't send it back to myself, so it's buried somewhere. So if you sent it to me, I'm talking to you. Send it back to me because I lost it. But it's a dope post. It looks like Tim's in the ring. It's a green shirt. It has like all the names that he's beat. Not all. The last couple of names that he beat. Like I think I remember seeing Harrison on it and somebody else. I think Ocampos might have been on it. I'm not sure. But it's dope. Dope post. So send it to me. Because I lost it. I'm like, look, I'm in my DMs now, and I'm like on a day ago, and I still don't see it. So I don't know where the fuck is that. But somebody certainly sent it to me early this morning. Let me check this Aussie channel, though. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans so that they could call in and voice their opinion. Let me see if it's this Aussie boxing hype. Nope. That ain't it. See. Uh-oh. I think we got to everybody. Next GT. Wait, I got more super chats. Damn. 954 Twigs, $5. Zoo's performance of the night. I was there live for Keyshawn fight. 95-95 is ridiculous. Key won that fight 99-91. I met Bud Crawford and Steven Nelson. Cool. That's what's up, champ. Right back at us with another one. He said, Janibek did what he had to do. Great performance. He didn't give Gualtieri a belt. He took it, though. True. Fire emoji. $5 again. Salute to 954 Twigs. He says, more I see Zoo, the more I am convinced Mel on his best night is still in for a very difficult fight against Zoo on a normal day in the office. Okay, so you really like Zoo. But I do too. I think that fight with Mel is harder than people think. 954 Twigs right back at us. That's 4 super chats in a row. More respect for Mendoza after that fight than before. Shout out to Richard Torres. Worth seeing live. Love the energy he brings. Bet. Let me see. What are we missing here? Make sure I'm not leaving anybody behind. And once again, if you sent me that Tim Zoo shirt post, send that shit to me again. You feel me? I need it. Calls, what's up?
Hello, Ness.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, I was about to ask you. Is Eddie Slandy Lara fighting Danny Garcia at a catchweight at 155? Is that fight still happening?
There's been rumors about that for a long time now, bro. We got to see how they actually gonna do something.
Yeah, because I was about to say if it's like a 155, or I was about to say like Danny Garcia versus Tim Tszyu, it's a good fight. I mean, Danny Garcia,
Whoa,
he's a name.
you trying to get Garcia killed?
You think he'll get killed by Tim Tszyu?
What? Yeah.
You really think so?
It,
Damn. I honestly think Danny
Danny's
Garcia could like,
flat-footed, right? I mean, Danny's there to be
yeah,
hit. He's not gonna be elusive like Crawford.
yeah, yeah. You're kind of right, but I'm only just saying that because Danny, he is a pretty big name, and I feel like a name like Danny Garcia could be it will look good on Tim Tszyu's resume. And then for Janibek, I feel like if that fight ever happens, like Lara versus Danny, Janibek could go after Eddie Slandy Lara, because I don't know if Jamal, what's he gonna do? Is he like actually gonna fight at 160, or is he gonna like move up and fight Jose Jr. like in a catchweight or something?
Well, Jamal is allegedly fighting Jose Jr. You know.
Yeah, but like if he like beats Jose Jr., like do you think he's gonna move up to 168 and vacate the belt? Because honestly, it's not fair what's happening to Adams, man. Adams should be the champion. I feel like Adams and Janibek would be a really good unification about the middleweight division.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But but yeah, that, and also did you see Regis tweet he put? So I'm hearing that Devin lost a fight in Mexico earlier in his career, but he paid to take it off his record. And then he said, if that's true, that's the weakest shit I ever heard so far in boxing. The press conference is on Tuesday, and y'all reporters better not let that shit slide. Well, what?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty old news in terms of an old rumor that I don't really know how to prove it.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, that's all I had right now. That was just my question about the Eddie Landy Lara and Danny Garcia fight, and if that was gonna happen, I feel like I don't know. I still think Danny Garcia could be a good name for Tim Tszyu's resume, and then if that fight ever happens, like if Lara comes out victorious, I think like Janibek should go after him, because he does help the WBA, doesn't he?
Yeah, Laura has the WBA.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I have for you, man. Thank you again for actually like letting me talk in your show again.
I appreciate you, champ. Thanks for calling in. We got NFL. What it do?
Yo, what up, Nuts? You can hear me?
Perfect.
First thing first, shout out to y'all on the betting show. Made me some money.
Appreciate it.
Like, even like you say, man, don't just look at the slips. Listen, because y'all ain't bet on what's his name, Duke Regan, by
Yeah.
decision, but y'all mentioned that. I
But
threw it on there.
and we
He
said
hit
that.
too.
We said, yo,
Yeah.
I said, yo, I'm staying away. Danny said, yo, but it's gonna be decision. I said, yeah, but I'm staying away. He's like, yeah, it's his first fight back. But we did say decision and he got it. But I'd have been scared because look, he got dropped. I would have been scared on that fight. I'm glad I stood
Yeah, he
away.
got dropped. Yo, that had me nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Word.
But you feel like you said, I listened, man. I took your word. I said, man, I'm trusting my boys. I got you. So I definitely made some money.
That's what's
I
up.
ain't watched the Misfits fights. I ain't into all that YouTube stuff. But that Keyshawn fight, he took care of business. It was boring, like everybody said. Come on, I think it was time for him just to step up in competition. Like Shakur, his 10th fight, yo, he's fighting for vacant titles. Keyshawn, you still fighting nobodies, man. I ain't saying he gotta go out there no tanks or no
Truth be
nothing, but
told, I'm gonna Google it, but I think you're wrong. I don't think Shakur won a world title till the vacant world title till the 12th fight, maybe with Joette. That was his first title shot.
you sure?
Yeah,
I
I'm double
could be wrong,
checking.
but yeah. But yeah, yo, like Keyshawn, need to step it up. Something like Kid Austin, you feel like Maxie Hughes. Like it ain't gotta be the top names, but somebody with a recognizable name. You feel me? And that the Tim Tszyu fight, that was a good fight. Brian Mendoza, he definitely showed some heart out there. Won some rounds. You feel me? He ain't just come on there for no check like Charlo did Canelo.
Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, I was right. He ain't win that belt to the Joette fight. He fought for a WBO and a BO. He fought for little belts like versus Diaz and them, but not for the real belt. So he didn't
Oh,
he,
okay,
he ain't win
okay.
a belt till Joette Gonzalez, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fight.
Oh, 13. Oh, all right, oh, all right. So that mean yo, Keyshawn getting up there, then man. I ain't saying he gotta be a champion by 13, but yo, we need some names. Yo, we need some names.
It's probably gonna go down like that though, because this was a vacant title shot for Shakur versus Joette, and
Yeah, Devin might be vacating soon too, so he can
exactly,
grab.
Devin might be
That's good.
vacating, so it's going, it'll probably give him an opportunity to fight somebody for a vacant.
Oh, wow, oh, wow. I can accept that. Then you feel me? Like he's still in that prospect category, up and comers. But I don't know. I'm just tired of seeing him fighting
But I get
these
what you're
cop to
saying.
this.
He do need a former world champion type of dude to make him a certified contender. Like, fuck. Let me see who's in the 35.
Like my first name was Maxie Hughes. You know, he trying to bounce back up that
I like
Gambosis loss.
Maxie Hughes, but it's like, are people gonna give him his credit? Like, they don't even wanna. Like yesterday, they was teasing me how he lost that fight where he really won. So it's like, are people even gonna give Keyshawn his credit? Even if he fight Cambosis, are they gonna give him his credit? I don't know, but I do like both of those names. Both of those names are 8 and 9 on the Ring Magazine top 10. Um, what else
Right,
is
like
out there?
both of those names, they not gonna like appeal to the casuals, but the hardcore fans are Gambosis, unified champ. You feel me? He been in there with Tio. He been in there with Haney. You know,
What
Max
you
Hughes, he
think?
was the IBO champ.
What you think about the
What's up?
Morataya fight? Dan, they said Keyshawn called out Jose Pedraza. That's a good name, double former two-time former champ. But but
Yeah, Jose Pedraza.
but
He a
I ain't
little
gonna
over the
front.
hill though. You know what I'm
That's what I was about to say. I was saying, but he like, you feel me? He like a little. I don't want to say over the hill. I want to say like tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he tired? Is the end of his career? Like, he tired right now. No matter what he do, I don't know. Maybe he got a resurgence. I would have preferred Murataya, Raymond Murataya, Frank Martin. I'll take Angel Fierro.
I
Uh,
want Frank Martin or Kid Austin. That's what I really want. But
I
I
want
seen the
Kid
Kid
Austin
Austin
too.
interview with you,
Kid
but they
Austin
said,
called him out yesterday.
oh,
Kid,
for real? I didn't see that.
bro, they was
Okay,
on him
okay.
ASAP on Twitter. ASAP.
But I thought when him and his father kept saying, "Yo, stop mentioning his name during your
Exactly. These
interview."
fighters crazy, man. They
Yo,
crazy.
they
They
be
say one thing,
contradicting
then it,
themselves.
exactly. Exactly. But look, I'm about to screen shit at. He
Oh, I'm at to watch the replay. I'm on the Twitter Spaces right now.
yeah, there
But yeah,
you
I'm gonna
go.
come.
He said
I
at Keyshawn Davis, fight me in February in Vegas. Now, that's a possibility. Because if Tio does get the Ryan fight, that means Golden Boy Top Rank all working together. Keyshawn can totally fight Kid Austin on that card. The question is, will Golden Boy really put up two of their guys versus two of Top Rank guys on the same night? That's what we want.
I feel, in my honest opinion, I feel like Tio would take care of it, so Golden Boy would lose that one. But I think Kid Austin would beat him. I don't,
Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Shorty aggressiveness in that ring. Yo, Kid Austin gonna make you fight.
I hear you. Yeah, I
It's
like that
it's gonna
fight.
be a close one,
I would like that fight.
but I don't know. I think Oscar he probably ready to cash out soon. Because if he wasn't really trying to make no money, he wouldn't put Ryan in there with Tank. You feel? Especially I don't know 136, no hydration clause and all that. So Oscar probably just trying to make a couple dollars right now.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to make the next biggest fight. Like, they seen what Ryan could do. I think Ryan and Tio, that's gonna be a huge fight. In the Latin culture. We'll see what Tio brings to the
Exactly.
table, though. We'll see. We
It's,
we don't know what he could do.
and then like something like that, Ryan can take a loss to Tio. Like yo, you lost to Tio and Tank. They big names, so it's not even gonna hurt your star brand too. Like,
Yep, I'm with you on that.
but but that's my call. And that's you feel. I'm gonna let you get back to it. Finish watching this Ravens game.
All right. Venom, what up?
Yo,
What's
you
good?
hear me?
Yep.
I'm gonna start off with the YouTube card because I told y'all to put your money on Slim. Didn't I tell y'all this? Didn't I tell y'all Slim was
I
gonna
mean,
stop South Poppy?
I didn't bet that fight, but what was he paying? What was the plus? Was he plus
I,
money?
I
What?
don't know what he was paying, but I know he was the underdog because people think South
Really?
Poppy's God. Yeah, because people think South Poppy's God or something.
No, I thought Saw Poppy
Especially,
was about to be something. He got
especially
spanked.
after he dropped all that weight, people were definitely high on him when he dropped all that weight.
Word.
But I knew Slim was gonna stop him. Slim, I've been saying Slim could be a Jake Paul in the KSI. It's just he ain't as big as them. Like he ain't nowhere near as big as them on the YouTube level, so he'll never get that shot. But if he keeps beating people like this, he'll definitely get that shot. And Keyshawn, he looked decent. I mean, it was the same Keyshawn performance. It's not a bad performance. It's just same Keyshawn performance. The Tim fight. The Tim fight. I got him being Charlo. The only people who I don't have him being is Crawford, Crawford and probably Virgil. I mean, those two right there, I don't know if he's gonna be able to beat them. They different animals. Those two, they're way different animals.
Who's gonna be able to beat who? What are you talking about, bro? You always
Tim
come in
being
here talking about Virgil, bro.
because Virgil's at that weight class. You didn't know?
Did Virgil? Because I don't even remember the last time I googled him. Has he beat a former world champ?
Maurice Hooker, yeah.
Okay. Okay, he got one.
Come on, man. You trying to downplay my
I'm not
man?
done.
See,
I'm asking. I'm like, it's been a long time since I googled his name. I thought he was back in school and some shit. I seen him post some, you know.
nah. You seen he at 154. The Cinderella story's over for everyone at that weight class because the real killer's there now. So let's see what they do because he petitioned the WBO, which is the title Tim holds. He petitioned to be in the WBO rankings, and he's gonna get in those rankings. So let's see what Tim does. I know Crawford gonna fight him, so I ain't gonna say Crawford gonna duck him. But let's see what Tim does. Let's see what everybody in that rank in that WBO would do. Virgil's coming out 154. The Cinderella story's over. But I like Tim's performance. Tim's performance reminds me of a Virgil style. That pressure, uses a lot of his hands to block. It's not high guard though, like Virgil, but he don't do that. What other fights were this weekend? I mean, there was a lot. I can't think.
Bro, it's hella fights, bro. Keyshawn.
I said Keyshawn already. I already said
Who
Rich,
else? Oh.
Torres.
What about Johnny Bet?
Janibek. I mean, I guess it was a decent win because that guy upset Falco, and no one thought he would beat Falco. So it was a good win for Janibek. For Janibek, I would have seen him. I want to see him try and fight Charlo or Adamas. I don't think he beats Charlo, and I don't even know if he'll ever get that fight. So that probably won't happen. But Adamas, if he fights Adamas, that's a 50-50 fight. I might pick Adamas. Adamas has been in there with a lot of sparring. I know sparring people shut on sparring, but he's been in there with David Benavidez in that ring. So and there was good reports on that him sparring David Benavidez. So I think I got Adamas being Janibek, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, champ. Looks like we have wrapped it up. Let me double check. I'm not leaving anybody behind. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It'll keep this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. We got General Camino on the check-in.
Yo, Ness, what's good, man?
What up?
Bro, why they ain't give Paul the fucking decision last night, man?
They tripping.
Oh,
They robbed us, bro.
yo, that one messed up so many of my parlays, man. I can't even hold you on that one. Damn them damn YouTubers, bruh. You know what my issue is? I have the most trouble betting when I'm betting on dudes from the UK, bro. Whenever they fighting in the UK or it's UK dudes in the UK, bro, like shit don't never go the right way. But I ended up hitting one of my cards last night. Shout out to the betting show. I got Janibek round 5. I got Chet with the knockout. I had Goodman with the decision, and then I think I had Tszyu with the decision too. So it was a nice little card. But honestly, Ness, I'm like you, bro. I'm not like these other dudes. I be betting small. So like when
Word.
those cards hit, I be looking at them shits like, damn, why I ain't put 100 on it? It's tough to call it. I'm telling you, bro.
Dudes be sending me slips with a couple thousand. I'm like, fuck, bro. How I ain't made like I be nervous, so I don't bet like that. Like these dudes betting easily $40, $50, $100, $150. That shit quickly turns into $1,000 payout, $2,000 payout. I'm like, God damn. You know,
Exactly.
they
You know,
taking them picks and running with it. And then some people even getting smart. Like I don't watch other sports, but motherfuckers didn't pick Colorado. They picked the opposite of Colorado and did good.
exactly. I be trying to ease up on the other sports sometimes because I watch so much boxing and I'm on the show every day. So I'm like, I try to just like lock in on the boxing. But yeah, bro, it's tough, bro. It really is tough. But you know what it is? You got to start believing in your gut, bro. You know how to call it, bro. I'm telling you, because this weekend I had a couple parlays with Janibek getting a 4th-round knockout, and I knew it would come early. I mean, he ended up doing the 6th, but that shit almost came in the 4th. So it's you got to have confidence in them picks and just throw it down. But I feel you coming from, bro. For me, I'm at like a $5 parlay limit. I ain't putting more than $5 or $10 on one parlay at a time because I like to cover myself.
Yo, I barely bet five. When I bet $5, it's because Danny added like 3 to my shit.
Exactly, bro. It's crazy. But hey, man, I appreciate the call, man. Thanks for taking it. Great show today. Shout out to Betting Show. Let's try to have a great week this weekend, bro. We gotta hit the bookies hard, bro. There's some good
Word.
fights this week.
Yeah, it's like I was telling Danny yesterday, man. Imagine if we took a day to film study, bruh. If we took a day to film study as a community and try to find, whatever's the weakest link, whatever's the weakest opponent that week, so we can exploit it and find the right bet. We'd make more money. Cause look, I'm betting $1, $2, and I'm stacking hundreds, and my shit is visible every time we do the show. So if you guys bet responsibly and slightly more than me, you're gonna have money in the bank like SDX Renzi. And who was it that hit me up this morning with the fucking $1,000 slips? Oh, that was Cliff in Connecticut. What up, average boxing fan?
What up, bro? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, good morning, bro. The YouTuber card was trash, bro. Dylan Dennis
He's
shouldn't even be in
embarrassing,
a
bro.
fucking ring anymore. That dude is horrible. He only made his name because of Conor McGregor when he was coming up. Got some clout because he was like I think it was he was in his camp. He was some sort of sparring partner for him. I don't want to see that dude on TV anymore. I was watching the Keyshawn fight until I got bored as fuck and went to the zone and watched was it Ayala and the other dude. That fight was so entertaining, bro. And I think the other dude got robbed. He beat the shit out of Ayala.
Bro, I only watched
Uh,
the Burchout fight on that the
bro,
zone card.
the fight before that was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
They were
I bet the
fucking each
Burchout
other up.
fight. I bet the Burchout fight, so I said, "Fuck it, let me watch it."
Well, welcome back, Burchell. Welcome back, bro. You
He
look
won't
better than
last
the
long.
last two fights.
He won't last long. Not to me, he
I
didn't.
know he won't. He
That
won't. But he looked
motherfucker,
better than the previous
hands
fights. He looked
down,
sad as fuck before.
wide punches. He's gonna get rocked again, for
Yeah, he
sure,
is.
for sure.
Shout out to Janibek, the motherfucking monster at 60. We all know fucking Boo Boo ran away from him, even though motherfuckers wanna deny it.
I don't
If
know.
Boo Boo has trouble with the Adonis of the not the Adonis, the fucking Demon Nicholsons of the world. He was gonna get his ass beat by Janibek. Like he's gonna get his ass beat by David. You should do your film study right there. Ness.
Too far out,
Go back.
bro. That's a whole month away and shit. Like I need to eat before that. It's mad weeks before that.
No, that's true. But when that fight comes out, bro, do your film study because I don't know. I seen a couple fights of Boo Boo, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck people see in them. I missed the Tim Zoo fight. I missed it, bro. Was it any good?
Hell yeah, bro. Mendoza showed his ass. He really fought well, bro. He made it a great fight. I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at it then. Yeah, I missed that fight. I mean, there was so many fights yesterday. It was hard to keep track of, man. That
For real.
Harper and Guido. Oh, that the horrible fight too. I was falling asleep. That Guido dude is. I don't know. He tends to fight to the level of his competition. Fucking Tim Bradley's one funny
I don't
commentator, bro.
I don't even know if that's the answer for him. I think it's more about he's just not on that level. Cause he tried yesterday. Like you can see it in his face, the aggression. He was trying. He just couldn't do it. He just could not do it.
It was a really bad fight, man. Richard Torres is he needs a step up, man.
They
He's
should
nice.
they need to
I just
feed
don't
him
know.
Guido. Let's see, can he knock
Yeah, you know
out
what? That's
Guido?
a good fight.
Can you knock out Guido? Because Guido's right there to be knocked out. He doesn't take a punch well, but he could box. He can box. Is he gonna outbox Richard? I don't know that they think Richard is ready yet. Because look at what they give him, Richard, bro. Come on.
That's what I think that's what Tim Bradley was saying. He says he has the pedigree to beating the shit out of the Harpers and the Guidos. He was saying that he didn't understand why they weren't giving him better opposition.
I think they trying to mentally build him. You know, he suffered that knockout in the amateurs. That's the only thing I could think of. Because outside of that, the kid has a great personality. He consistently goes live almost every day on his social media, so he's growing it. And he gets knockouts in the first and the second round. So
And
I
it's
don't
not
know.
like he doesn't have the skills. He's pretty skilled for a big dude.
I don't see why they slowing him down.
Yup.
Maybe they know it's not time, right? They're like, look, we got Fury up there, we got Jared almost up there, then Zhang is with us. You know, there's no need to rush the kid. How old is he? I don't know. I don't even know.
I think he's in his mid-20s, if I'm not mistaken.
But I love Guido versus Torres. They need to do that shit now. But again,
They do.
Guido has more experience. Guido been in there with Johnny Rice. Guido was in there with probably like two other names. I don't think Torres is ready. Torres hasn't been in there with nothing, bro. He been in
But
there with nothing.
I mean, those are chances they're gonna have to take to see if they're really about it. I
I
mean,
don't think
what
they're
was
gonna take that chance with
who?
Guido. I mean, with Torres, because Torres could be something financially for them, so there's no need to rush him. I don't know. Like I'm about to pull up Guido. I don't know that you know Torres could beat Guido with that experience. It's kind of true.
Well, I mean, the Torres that showed up yesterday looked way better than the Guido I saw yesterday.
But Guido boxed well yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about. He just is not a
Bro,
finisher. I'm
I don't like the dude, bro. I
no,
don't
I
see
hear you.
anything.
I hear you.
I don't think Guido can beat Richard. That's just my opinion, bro. The Guido dude is. Oh no, he should be doing something else besides boxing.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he's been in there with better opposition. He beat. Well, he didn't even beat. Look at that. They need to serve this dude to Jared. So he got a draw with the dude Jared destroyed, which is Kingsley eBay. Um,
You're not talking about Jared, the one that everybody's saying that ducked the Cubans, are you?
yeah, Jared Anderson. They got a hand injury.
Probably give him
Um,
the fight right now, and his hand will be broken no more.
They gave him Kobe. This guy has two fights with fucking Joey DeVaco, and he knocked him out in one. Then, he lost to Rice, and he got the Curtis Harper experience. I feel like Guido has more pro experience than Richard Torres, but, you know, can Richard Torres swarm Guido and get him out of there? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, certainly Richard Torres is more aggressive than Jonathan Rice. Jonathan Rice is not aggressive. He's just a big, heavy-handed puncher. So I don't know. But
And who else has a belt at 60?
Laura, Janibek got 2, and your boy Charlo got 1 hostage for 3 years.
Ooh, I like that. I think Lara's gonna beat fucking Danny. I don't know if Lara will fight a fucking Janibek though.
Not at this stage in his career, unless they offering a lot of money for a 3-belt unification. Let me get the chat here, though, average boxing fan.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
You too.
Hey, Nas, how are you?
Straight.
Yeah, I'm just driving. I didn't see any of the fights yesterday. I had plans this weekend, but I just tuned in and heard you guys talking about Torres Jr. How did he look?
Torres Jr. Richard Torres. He looked good. He looked great. I don't want to be overly critical because he didn't get the first round knockout that I was expecting. He still beat the under 1.5. So, you know,
So,
he did
so,
he did what he
so
did, but he's in there with a. I mean, like that guy is not like that's what we talking about. Like they need to step up his level of opposition at this point.
yeah, I agree with you that he's definitely a top-ranked fighter that hasn't been pushed too hard yet. However, if you go and for anybody that wants to see what he's about, I say go and watch his Olympic or world fights against Jalalov. There was 2 fights they had. So watch them like chronologically, right? Like watch the first fight first and the second fight, and it's almost a little bit of a Rocky story there. It's Richard Torres is uh, he's what used to be a heavyweight, 220, 215, whatever. People say he's small and all this stuff, but the truth is he's a good size. It's just nowadays heavyweights are gigantic. So Jalalov, a gigantic man. One thing I admired about Torres is he's extremely brave and he fights to win. So you haven't seen him in those scenarios yet as a pro, but go back to the amateur stuff and you'll see what he's made of against Jalalov, man. I think he's a really exciting fighter. He gets in there, exchanges, and he's willing to take huge risks to win a fight. Both times against Jalalov, he tackled the same strategy. So my hat goes off to the guy. I just don't know if he can compete for belts against guys like Fury and Zhang. And I mean, guys are so big now. I think ideally guys with the Torres size should probably be in Bridger weight. I mean, that's what I think they started Bridger weight for. But that's never going to fly. We all know the real competition is at heavyweight. Yeah, that's kind of all I got to say. How did Janibek look, Ness?
He looked good, but we don't know much about Gualtieri. Shout out to El
Yeah.
Capo. Other than that, he upset Falco. He was very small, undersized, outgunned. He had a very overly confident style for no reason. he kept his hands down for no reasons. He thought he was Sergio Martinez for whatever reason. I don't know. Wasn't the best performance from
I mean,
Vincenzo.
don't you think that's a statement on 160, really? Like that we've got a champion like that, even holding a belt? I mean, it's 160 is in a weird place right now, and I just don't know. Like, it just seems like the promoters, nobody wants to touch it. It's like 154 or 168. Nobody wants to do anything at 160 right now. It's weird. And then Janibek, I mean, while I love him as a fighter, he doesn't speak English. There's a lot of things he doesn't have to become that crossover star, crossover champion or whatever. But anyways, all right, man, I'll let you go. I'm going to keep listening, Ness. Thanks for taking my call, dude.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. This is the last call for alcohol for anybody that is trying to voice their opinion. This is your opportunity, your chance, but your final chance because if there's no callers, there is no us. So we are going on the line, checking. Remember to hit that thumbs up. It's gonna help with the visibility. Future, present, past. It still helps with the visibility. Nes GTO. I see Ghost Boxing. What up?
Yo, what up?
What up, Ghost?
Bruh, they robbed my guy KSI, man. They robbed him. And KSI made a great point. He said they was never gonna let a YouTuber beat the pro boxer because he'll make pro boxing look bad. And they robbed him. So disappointing for KSI, man. You know, back in the day, you used to say Jake Paul would smoke KSI. Do you think KSI is better than what you thought now?
No. You kidding me? I was frustrated with that fight. My man used literally one hand. I repeated the word literally in the beginning of this show probably 100 times because I wanted to make sure that everyone that ran across this audio understood that that man fights with one hand, only one hand. It was as if they tied his left hand to the side of his body. That man
And still
never,
did,
he should never be in the ring. Yes, I thought he won.
he still did better than Jake.
I thought he outworked Tommy with that one hand, but that still was disgusting. It was embarrassing. It was more
Yeah, but
embarrassing on Tommy Fury and John Fury that they did not witness that and say something. And if they did, even worse because they couldn't apply it. Well, I'm not even gonna say that word, but it was sad.
well, KSI did say before the fight that he's not gonna be stupid like Jake and try and box the better boxer. So he had to rough it up. He
Yeah,
had to
but
come in.
KSI was doing jumping jacks, my friend. KSI was
Yeah,
literally
I know,
doing jumping jacks.
but
KSI
you know,
looked like a complete fool that would do a jumping jack, lunge in with a right hand, and then grab. It was like
but isn't
it was like
but,
not even a poor man's version. It was whatever
but
word you want to use to say that he was attempting to try and be B Hop once upon a time. It was disgusting, bro. I'm saddened to hear that you were excited about his performance, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That dude looked like dog shit.
no, but the thing is, all of that at the end of the day, he should have won the fight, and
He should have.
he did better than Jake. He
He
did.
didn't. He didn't do
He would
better
have.
than.
He should have
He
won the
did
fight.
not do better than Jake. Jake dropped Tommy
Jake got
Fury,
schooled.
bro.
Jake got schooled.
Bro. KSI won the fight in my eyes because with the one hand, he landed more punches. That's because I am a purist. I'm counting his body shots. I'm counting every time that fucking hand landed. I didn't care how it landed. I'm counting that. Real boxing people,
They were,
they were looking at that shit like two dudes that was fucking hugging all night. They didn't see that one hand
yeah,
working.
yeah, but you know, in real boxing, like, they're not even in the same division, weight class wise. So KSI doing that is pretty
It may
impressive.
feel like it's your
Jake
I
time,
mean, if you want
lost
to be
boxing.
impressed,
but
my
it's not
friend,
your
be
time.
impressed. I'll tell you one thing. KSI gets smoked by Jake Paul. Remember I said it. Smoked.
KSI will knock him out. KSI will knock
Smoked.
him out. Jake
Well,
will get scared
well,
again.
well, well,
Jake
we
will
got
get scared
we
to
got a
trade.
bet. We got a bet brewing and a rivalry brewing, Papa, because KSI sucks ass. He's trash. I don't even want to call him trash. Excuse me, KSI. It's not what I mean. But like, you out here wilding. I said it yesterday the best. You a one-handed bandit. Simple as that. Until you correct that, there's nothing we got to talk about. Like, I watch boxing with dudes that use multiple tools in the basket, not motherfucking one hand. Like, the fuck? Shit was corny. Chef Ty, what up? I can't even believe they gave him credit for using one hand like that. Like, yeah, I felt he won the fight, but he don't get credit in my eyes. He didn't look good in my eyes. He certainly
What up?
didn't look better than Jake. The fuck? This shit was trash. What up?
What up? What up, Ness? This is Tyrone the Great. I know I'm usually in the chat and stuff, but I was calling to take accountability for some of the people. I know, like the week before last, you was talking about the prediction show, and somebody needs to keep tabs on what the people are saying. So I kept some tabs on everybody and what they were saying. So I'm gonna try to do it every week with the
Oh
predictions.
shit! Thank you,
Yep.
Tyrone. Uh-oh.
Yeah. So so right now, everybody didn't really predict on every fight, but I'm gonna go kind of down the list. I didn't get everybody because I was giving my son a bath and all that stuff at the time. But Tip
Appreciate you,
Bayless,
man. And look, Tip ain't calling. Where the fuck you at, Tip?
yeah, yeah, Tip Bayless, he said that Tim Tszyu was gonna get the TKO. That didn't happen. So he but he didn't get the TKO. So Bougie and Barber, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
So he did say Tommy Fury, so he got that, but he said Dylan Davis was going to win. That didn't happen. He did call for Keyshawn Davis, and then he also got Janibek. So he got those three. So he got three of them, but didn't
Okay.
call any other.
Nice.
Copy two, he went with Brian Mendoza. Brian Mendoza lost. Dom, he went with Brian Mendoza. Brian Mendoza lost.
Dom on Twitter. Dom on Twitter. That's
Yep.
good. See, I
Yep.
ain't know that. I got him now.
Yep. Yep. And then you got Juan in Houston. He went with KSI and Brian Mendoza. Both of them.
Lost.
He one of those. So I don't know. I think the other person's name was Calls. I think that was his name.
Yeah. Calls on Twitter.
Yep. He got Tommy Fury, and then he went with Logan Paul, but he went with Brian Mendoza, so he didn't get that. So and Matt Bent, he went with KSI. KSI, got robbed or whatever, but he didn't get that. But he did go with Tim Tszyu. So, and then we had Hawk from Maryland. He went with Tim Tszyu. So I think some of the people, when they call in doing those predictions, they need to go through each fight and say what they're going to do, so I can make sure I keep them accountable for the next call when they.
No,
So
it's over,
that's what I'm
Tyrone.
trying to do.
It's over
Yeah.
because you got the best name too. I'm old school. I'm be like, you better call Tyrone. Cause we gonna know the list now. You motherfuckers, we
Yep.
got a list now. We gonna check it twice on y'all. Uh-huh.
Yep.
All these dudes picking
So
underdogs, trying to be great pickers by picking underdogs and then don't show up for they crow.
Yep. And I got 15 for you, 'cause I did off the bet, so I won 150 off a $10 bet. So, I gotta give you 10%. Yeah. So yeah, I went with
What bet you did?
I did Logan Paul decision, but I did
Okay.
Tim Tszyu. I did Tim Tszyu unanimous decision. So that was a
Yes.
plus 300. And then it was Keyshawn Davis decision. So all three of those hit. So I had some other ones. That Logan Paul one messed me up, 'cause like I said, that would have been like 300-400 or something like that. So, but yeah. That's all I was calling about. Trying to keep everybody accountable. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I'm gonna get that super chat, the cash app over to you for that too as well. So, but I appreciate it as usual, and keeping us up to date with the boxes news. I'm gonna stay in the chat, but every week I'm gonna try to come up here and keep y'all accountable.
Appreciate it, Tyrone. That's the best thing anyone has done in a long time because it's needed, bro. It's very important that we know who gets it right and wrong. That's what gives us callers of the year. That's what lets you know who's good and who's not. That's why Brandon, I believe, won a long time ago. And guys like JP, it's not just about being entertaining because it is. It's no different than a fighter. You got to be entertaining in and out the ring, but also have skills. And knowing who's going to win and how they're going to win, the exact outcome, that is skills. We got Caesar in Las Vegas. What's up? What up, champ?
How do I sound?
Straight.
Man, I don't even know why I tuned into that YouTube boxing crap, man. This shit was so disappointing, bro.
Which one was disappointing? I watched it all.
The Dylan Dennis one, man. The dude's a clown, bro. Like, he kept on. The whole buildup was like, "You're not a real fighter. You're not a real fighter." Then he fucking lays down on the canvas and flashes his ass to fucking Jake. Like, what's going on, dude? And then that was That was trash. And then the KSI thing, like you said, he looked like he was just hippity hopping around the whole time, just
Fucking
like
jumping
too much
jacks.
confidence. Yeah, it was like a
Yo,
clown
my
show,
man
man.
gave him
Like,
credit for that shit. That was hilarious. My man was doing jumping jack. Lord, Lord. Yo, the fact that Tommy Fury did not have an answer for a lunging right hand. That
sad.
motherfucker, he just need to go back to Love Island, bro. Like, shout out to you for not making us look bad and you got the win, pero you ain't good. You just not good. The fact Jake Paul
Nah, he
should be embarrassed for losing to that guy. Fucking hell. That shit was sad last
straight
night.
up.
Like, yo, KSI, I don't want to call him trash because that's a high level. Like, I don't even know what your anxiety is like. That arena was so filled. So KSI performed under
It's,
all that shit on the highest level. But it wasn't good. He's not
it,
good. Like, he's not good.
no, it, I mean, I can't even. It's just disappointing. Like I watching that thing, like man, like the build up was cool and it was great and all the drama and all that stuff. It got your hopes all up for a great event. Then you just watch it and it's just like, what the hell is this? What am I watching, man? Honestly, Tim Tszyu and Mendoza was a breath of fresh air. It was a great fight. Mendoza showed his heart, man. I did, I'll take my crow for that. I did pick Mendoza. I really was pulling for him. I thought he was nice. But man, Tim Tszyu he's a different animal. He makes me really, really want the Charlo fight or even the Terrence Crawford fight. I mean, Terrence Crawford should be like, man, I'm gonna pick this dude off. I mean, everybody thinks he's big and bad. I think that'd be a great fight for Crawford to jump on and at least have an argument for the Canelo fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he already said he didn't want to fight Charlo anymore because of that, because of the performance against Canelo.
Word.
So if you go up to 54 and you take on a guy like Tim Tszyu, I mean that would definitely put you up there in high regard with everybody that would talk down on the Canelo fight. But
You
yeah,
may
man,
feel like
probably
it's your
take my
time,
pro for Mendoza
but it's not your time.
and great stuff, brother.
Appreciate you, champ. Yeah, CYP. You good at talking about Border Wars opponents because you don't fight in Border Wars. You feel me? KSI ain't beating nobody in Border Wars, especially not in his division. Marvin is in his division and will destroy him. Nobody on this show will pick KSI over Marvin. Insane. You tripping. KSI is hot garbage burning under the motherfucking the bridge over there in the London Bridge. Get your ass out of here. Jonathan Kidder gifted 5 TBV memberships. I don't even know what level they are, but he's a champ. So I don't know if that he gifted you, champ levels, but 5 of you lucky dudes probably get to listen to the betting show this week because of Jonathan Kidder. Salute to you. Salute to my man Jonathan. Damn, where my bomb go, bruh? Did I delete my shit by mistake? Oh my goodness. Damn you. Who we got? Let me check Discord. Oops. We got SDX Renzi. What up?
Yo, yo, yo.
What
You
up?
already
What
know
up?
the vibes, man. Hey, if y'all in the comments, man, make sure y'all smash that like button. My boy Ness tuning in on the day after. You feel me? We had a good weekend, Ness.
Oh yeah. Money in the bank.
Yes, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. My boy Danny, I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad everything worked out the way it did with my picks. I end up not setting my bets until Saturday morning, so I missed out on betting that buff shit with Danny. You feel me? But I when I seen it, I was like, I'm glad I didn't. You feel me?
Word.
I'm glad I didn't even go there. But I did put that Notre Dame in my parlay, so I ain't even gonna do Danny like that. Shout out to Danny. I did have a parlay that hit. One of my only ones that hit big parlays because it was the Notre Dame, Keyshawn by decision, Zoo by decision, and
Nice.
that one hit. So I got a nice little 600 ball on that one. Um,
Damn.
but the
Six
other picks though,
hundo.
that's what I would.
Sweet.
Yeah. So the other one that hit too though, Ness, you remember? It was crazy because everybody was saying, and I even seen it on the cast. It was showing that you could get the Logan Paul in the like the Misfits fight.
Yeah.
It said that you could get it on DraftKings, but it
Yeah.
wasn't showing up on my DraftKings.
It probably had a
Like on
special
my DraftKings,
tab. Cause my Bovada had a
huh?
it probably had a special tab for those fights. Cause my Bovada had a special tab. It literally was a tab.
Oh, and
It
I
said
and I
Misfits
couldn't
fights.
find it. I couldn't find it on there. So I didn't put it in none of my parlays, luckily,
Oh,
right?
so you
So
really
what I
ate.
end up doing, yeah. So my man's had put me onto some shit called prize picks like the night before on Friday. So I end up betting the Tommy Fury and the Logan because they knew that we already said that we was planning for it to go the distance. So on prize picks, they let me bet it by the time limit. So I for the Logan fight, I only needed to go 13 minutes, 13 minutes, and then
Damn.
for the Tommy fight, I needed it to go 16 minutes. So by no matter win, lose or draw, whatever, I just needed the time. After the time passed and y'all was on stream, like, bro, like I hope somebody put that shit together in the parlay. I was like, Ness, I did that shit, bro. Cause when you said it in the betting show, I was like, nah, I'm gonna trust Ness on that. So that was my prize picks. I did that one separately on a whole
That's
different app.
dope.
So by the time I by the time the night started, I still had all my parlays that still hit. I would have been up big, but the only thing I fucked up on is I thought we said Janibek by decision. So
I did, but
that
you
that
ain't
killed.
listen. You ain't listen. See, I did say Janibek by decision, but then Danny was like, "Bro, no," and I'm like, "Nah." But my betting crew, they said, Gualtieri's is he's supposed to have smothered him, but he ain't get close enough.
That's what I was thinking. I
But
wanted him to do the same thing like fucking KSI did. Just
But I told
just
you,
get
but
close,
but
bro.
Danny said it on the show. He like, nah, let's go money line, and we went money line with all of them,
I'm
all
I'm
of them.
That was that was my only thing that missed on my other parlays. Next, I ain't gonna lie, I had four other big bangers that
Damn.
where I ain't gonna lie, two of the other big bangers would have been for 5Ks,
Whoa.
5K plus 5K, and those ones was Notre Dame, Tim Zoo, Keyshawn Davis, Duke. What's our boy
Reagan,
Duke?
Reagan.
Duke Reagan. Yeah, I had Duke Reagan, and then I had what was the other one? It was a five play. Duke Reagan. Fuck, who else was it? The other guy. Not Janibek, not Janibek. Um, it was another one on the top ranked ESPN card though. We had one more fight that you said on there. You was like, hey, I stayed away from this one. I want to say it wasn't the Duke Reagan fight. It was one more fight on that card, and you was like, I really stayed away from it, but I still
Uh,
end up jumping in. But if that fucking Janibek would have paid out right and he wouldn't have got the knockout, oh my fucking god, that would have been up. But I ain't gonna lie, I like the way everything worked out. Still,
oh, the
made good
Curtis
money,
Harper fight. You talking about the Curtis Harper
so I
fight?
can't complain.
You talking about the
Kurt,
Curtis
yeah,
Harper? Yeah,
Harper,
I stood
yes,
away from that.
yes,
I stood away from that.
yes. See, Harper, I put that fight to go to decision.
Oh, you made
That was
money.
no, cause that was in the back parlay. That was another one that was a part of my Janibek parlay. So if I had
Oh,
Janibek money line with Curtis Harper, Notre Dame, Janibek
damn.
money line, that was a parlay where I think it was like $17 was still paying like almost like fucking like 700 or some shit like that. It was crazy.
Damn.
But I bet I put him decision, bro. I put this man fucking decision
And
in
I
all
said,
my
like,
parlays.
I know I swayed you to do that, but I finished saying no, we going money line, and we did like four
And some
par.
told me, watch this shit. I be watching it, and that's why I need to watch it when I'm there, and then I gotta go back and watch it again because I be trying to like rush my picks, like on the day of the fights, the picks be up and down, like the odds be moving so fast on DraftKings. Like
Yeah.
I be trying to get it locked in, and sometimes if the fights start and I ain't made my picks yet, they'll take it off.
Yup.
Like on DraftKings, some
Yup.
fights soon as it start, soon as the cards start, they gonna take it off. So I missed out, but I'm gonna start doing it early. That's one of the things. Like I said, I really want to talk to you about offline. About that
Yeah. DM
how you
me. I'm
did
gonna
the
send
betting
you my
show.
number.
We got to get in tune.
D-
Okay, okay.
DM
All
me.
right,
I'm gonna send you my
I'm gonna
number.
DM you. I'm
All
gonna
right.
DM you. All right, Ness, hold it down. It was a good weekend of fights, though. I definitely want to say I want to see that Terrence Crawford, Tim Tszyu now for sure. Well,
All right.
I gotta see that. And I ain't gonna lie, Ness. One last thing. KSI though. I ain't gonna lie, he did look like straight shit, but I gotta salute him. To me, one, I just like the event overall, like how they
Yes.
did it. They that's
No.
good for the sport.
Word.
It definitely convinced me to your thing of what you saying. Al Heyman need to come to the zone. That last night showed me what every boxing that should be the standard for boxing events.
Word.
Like you feel me across especially when you got the good fighters. If we got Al Heyman fighters and fighting Matchroom fight, all these different promotions fighting and they bringing those type of events, I think that shit is
Come
great
on,
for
bro.
boxing.
Why Tank ain't never come out in a Lamborghini, bro? Why Canelo
You
ain't never
feel
do
me?
that shit? Like boxing got shitted on last night by
Come on.
influencers, bro.
And they doing that shit. And what I like is that too for the casual, like they were saying in the stream, sold out arena. It wasn't an empty fucking seat in the building. You feel me? And even those casual people, they bringing other people from other communities, like gamers. They got different people that they bringing
Yep.
into it. So when you start mixing that with a little bit of real fighters and boxers, that's gonna be good for the sport, man. So I'm with you now on that, saying that we need to get Al Heyman over to the zone, and then I think you said Top Rank leaving ESPN soon. So once that happened, man, like I think the zone could really be doing something big, man, with the boxing platform. But as far as KSI though, he definitely got robbed. I still think he won that fight. And I do gotta go against you though and say that if he does the same thing that he did to fucking Tommy, if he does that to Jake, he beats Jake with
He
that
getting
same
slapped.
shit.
He getting slapped, bro. Jake punching, man. Jake has
Jake,
knocked
Jake,
down every. No, this is a stat you need to know. He's either knocked down or knocked out every man he's fought. Like Jake really
and that's
punching.
that that's for real. But ain't nobody smothering them though.
Yeah,
Ain't
but Jake
nobody
gon'
doing that
Jake
that
gonna
that that
catch.
that crazy shit that he was trying to
Yeah,
do.
but
He ain't
that's what I'm
getting that
saying.
close to Jake.
Jake gonna catch KSI jumping in with that dumbass jumping jack. He ain't Tommy. But yo, I gotta get to CYP.
All right, go ahead.
Sunday morning. I ain't gonna be long. I gotta go to church. You know what I'm saying? I always gotta get spiritually cleansed after a week of TBV. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the homosexual vibes up out of me because now I'm in that community now. So I gotta get that out of me. I gotta repent. Hey man, don't be getting sensitive because I'm being honest. You saw KSI said he trash. I see Border Wars say they trash. There's no difference. You got an opinion, I got one. If you telling me that if KSI jumped in the Border Wars and everybody who's ever fought at his division, he don't damn near beat them all, you a liar. I understand you
How
like
much
your
he
league and
weigh?
shit.
How much he weigh, bro?
Who?
How
Who?
much?
Him?
Yeah. If because
Uh,
he's almost a cruiserweight. He's anywhere from 175 to 190. He's like Jake
yeah,
weight,
yeah, 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 yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You
Whoever.
talking about Keem,
King gets
Marvin?
his ass whooped. King
Man,
get his
you
ass whooped.
crazy. Keem, one of the
You
best
crazy as
fighters,
hell.
bro. Have you watched him
Yes,
fight?
no, 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 no. He is. He is one of the best fighters at Border Wars. I'm not disrespecting him on that level, but he ain't that good.
But
Being the best in Border Wars
bro,
don't
but
mean shit.
technically, just look at him. He keeps his hands up. KSI don't. Like Keem does everything right. KSI does everything wrong.
KSI is in better shape. They going 6 rounders. See, sometimes you just don't be thinking, man, because
Nah,
you too
bro, you
hype.
just don't
He's in
know
better shape.
Keem. Like Keem hasn't even stopped working out. Ask the
How,
backcourt. He spars every
hey, hold on.
week.
Question. How long are the Border Wars fights?
We was only doing 3 rounds, but that's what I'm
Thank you.
saying.
Thank you.
But
Thank
again, you're
you.
not listening.
Oh
Keem
my God.
is
All right.
different, and so is
Everything's different.
Marvin, bro, you don't
No,
even
Marvin
know. You
is.
just talking.
Marvin is.
Marvin got
Marvin is.
accepted to the
That's
Salvadorian
it.
Olympics.
Marvin is the only one.
Oh my,
Marvin, yes.
bro,
The rest of them dudes,
and Keem had a
the rest of
tight
them
fight
dudes
with
lose.
Marvin.
Listen to me. The rest of them dudes
All right,
lose
all
to
right,
KSI.
all right,
If KSI is trash, what the fuck is everybody else, man?
all right.
Like
Everybody
that's my
everybody
issue.
else, you know what everybody else is? Fighters, except you.
Yeah.
You never fought. You
No,
just a
my
talker.
guy. Hold on. Did KSI fight with headgear on? Did he?
Yes.
No, the fuck he didn't.
The
No, the
first
fuck he
fight.
didn't. I saw the fight.
The
I
first
saw the fight with my own
wasn't
eyes.
they first fight on
I
YouTube
saw it with my
with
own
headgear?
eyes. There we go. Anytime you gotta lie, you lost, homie. Keep it
I
real.
said wasn't
Keep
they
it
first
real.
fight? I said wasn't they
You just
first
called
fight?
him trash. No, you asked me that after you answered the question. After you answered it. So the question is, before you ask a second one, does KSI fight with headgear on?
Not
Thank
last
you.
night. Not last night.
Thank you. The Border Wars dudes do. So you don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's not the same boxing. Not the
Bruh, you
same
just
round.
a
Not the same
hater.
rules.
You just a
It's
hater.
not.
You a hater.
What
You a
Border
hater.
Wars do is spar. You hating on KSI, and KSI actually going up in there fighting.
But you never did it. That's just
Because I don't want to do
it
I
all
don't want to do
boils down to
headgear.
that. It all
I
boils
don't
down
want
to
to do
that.
headgear.
Everybody know that the toughest caller
Go ahead.
never
Go
fought.
ahead.
That's what we know.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows that you ducked me, son.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
knows Phil
know.
Haney had you
Bro,
scared, blocking me.
no one even
Everybody knows that.
believes you, bro. No one
No,
believes you.
no.
No
This
one.
ain't about me.
It
This
it
ain't about me.
it
They
sure
heard the
always
call, Ness.
becomes about you. It
Ness, you
sure
always
always becomes
overtalk.
about you.
Ness, we can't have a real conversation because you know the truth. Everybody heard the call. The back call was there when you came back there and told them niggas stop being friends with me because I'm gone. We know what's up with you and me, dog.
Stop being
You
friends.
scared of me.
You
Stop it.
hilarious. You're
No,
hilarious.
Ness, don't do that.
Bruh,
This is about me and you, but we
bruh,
know the truth.
you
Don't do that.
sound like a person that is delusional. You've never
Oh my
fought.
God.
It's just the bottom
Ness,
line. You're 0
is it
0.
true or false?
You're
Is
0
it true or
0.
false?
Is it
Did you
true or
come to
false?
the
How many
back call?
years? How many
Oh
years do
no,
you have
I've never fought.
being on this
Listen,
show?
I've never fought. I've never
Okay,
fought.
so
Again,
come
so
on,
move on
man.
to your
Let's
question.
move
Move on
on,
to your
bruh.
question.
We not
Move on to
moving
your
on. We
question.
about to move on
Yeah,
from
that's
you,
not bro.
bruh.
You scary.
We about
You
to move
scary.
on
You
from
can't have a
you. You're
conversation
weird.
because you know it. You
Bruh,
over talking me because you know the truth.
no,
You
because
know the
no
truth.
one
You know
has
what happened.
time for you, bruh. Like, we had
Move,
13
my
border
God, this
wars. You
show
never
goes
showed
for
up.
hours. It goes on for hours, and you scared to have a conversation.
You gotta go, bruh. I can't have a conversation with a delusional person. We talking about 13 border wars. You never came to one. You never fought. You never signed up. I don't care what you call in and say, how many times you counterpunch, what you want to twist. You never fought. You never showed up. I don't want to hear your lies. I don't want to hear you twist nothing. You never fought. You never showed up. You never did none of that. So all the talking is irrelevant to me. I don't want to hear it. Like, bye. Kidding me, bruh? You never fought, bruh. Like 13 border wars. That shit makes zero sense. The toughest caller in TBV history has never fought. We know what's up. We see it. Nobody's gonna pick on you. We gonna let you be. Modern King Boxing, $2 super chat with the red super stick, a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Jonathan Kidder, damn, gifted another 5 memberships. Salute to Jonathan Kidder. That's fucking 10 memberships today. So 10 lucky people become YouTube members. Salute. Yeah, of course I timed them out, bro. Like, nobody wants to listen to that. Like, champ, you gotta fight. You can't just keep talking about fighting and never fight. Like, that shit, like, I don't got time for that. Y'all be arguing with him. I just dunk on him. I ain't got time for that weird shit. I never seen you fight. You just talk about fighting. Can't take him seriously. Like, you trying to diss Keem and Marvin. They on way higher levels. You never fought. You sound weird. Moving on, we got $1 Trillion Dreams, $5 super chat. He says Tommy Fury is trash, bro. He's supposed to be a pro. I didn't expect nothing from KSI. It was supposed to be a KO by Fury. I'll be the ish out of Fury. That's why you need to listen to the betting show. You thought it was gonna be a KO by Fury. We picked Fury by decision, and I bet big money on Fury by decision. So again, a lot of people just fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just fucking talk. I'm not talking to you, talking to CYP. You just fucking talk. I got in the ring. You just talk. I make picks. You just talk. I get paid from actually picking winners. You just talk. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Real Boxing TV, $2. CYP yelling in church parking lot is crazy. Of course. He talking about he need to repent. $20. Salute. $20 from Tyrone the Great. He says 10% of the winnings plus the YouTube tax. And that's people sending 10% because we gave them picks. We don't just talk. I ain't calling, yell. 3-time caller of the year. Show me some betting slips. Show me your betting account. Because I got multiple accounts with multiple money. What are we talking about? Multiple betting accounts with multiple hundreds of dollars. Like, what are we talking about? You feel me? Yappity yappers, all they do is fucking chat. Never showed up to a Border Wars in a life, bro. 13 of them. Like, stop believing this dude. Y'all terrible.
Yo,
What up?
Ness? You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Yeah, my old dad fuck around and fell asleep on the fucking the Showtime card because I was up since like 4:30 in the morning, so I ain't even make it. I watched that Top Rank shit. Seen my man Reagan, you know what I'm saying, like get hit with that short hook and get up and do what he had to do to win. I just feel so bad for him, man, because he don't have no power. He landed hella clean shots, but those shits just ain't had no effect. Well, I guess the last second half he cut him or some shit, but you know that ain't what I really called for, man. For one, I need to crow on my motherfucking bad betting list because I ain't listened to your show. I got proof to show that I ain't know shit about betting. You know what I'm saying? I also want to be real. You know, like when you supposed to pop up to events and you don't show up, a duck is a duck. Like I did with whoever that crazy ass pavement worker was. You know what I'm saying? I ducked the fight, you know, but I could say it to the environment easy, no problem, because I did it. You know, you gotta fess up to it. But I got one more good little fun fact about the day that a track star was being a track star, like he got the scholarship for. You know what I'm saying? Did you know that day that motherfucking Keem got mad and said, yo, fuck it, I will box you for everybody. I'm tired of this shit, man. And guess what your boy said?
What?
Chill, man. Chill, Keem. I like you. You my friend.
Oh,
He
shit.
don't even know the nigga. He don't even know the nigga Ness, but that's his friend when it comes to all of that. You know what I'm saying? I thought he said anybody.
Mm.
Just like that, right?
Mm.
Anybody. But when King said,
Not the
fuck it, I'll
Keem,
fight you for all of them.
not the Keem he just putting down said is whack and KSI will whoop his ass. That Keem?
Yeah, but I mean, I think King will whoop his ass because King clearly called him out, but he ain't tell the TBV universe that shit.
Whoa.
And King already showed up, fought. He be in the gym week by week. He could send footage right now for last week. You know what I'm saying? So me, I knew that I signed up for the fight and I reneged and I straight up. You know what I'm saying? But I could motherfucking say it with a fresher breath air because it's what I did and I ain't ashamed of it. But TB, y'all callers, y'all voting the caller of the year like that boy over there. He also the liar of the year, man. He won't admit to y'all that he ducked the motherfucking King. And that offer still was on the table and he never mentioned it. But he'll challenge a 55-year-old, a 45-year-old. Oh man, niggas is down bad. But Ness, I just wanted to give you that information because
Yeah,
I'm the
I ain't never
annoying
know
guy.
that.
I like to annoy the annoyers. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't never know
that's
that.
all I have for y'all.
I ain't never
I'm
know
out.
that one. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. King Born, what up? Hey, yo, fun fact. King Born went to a border wars in Texas.
You already know, man. Yo, live chat. Where y'all at? Power chat. It's Sunday. Fun day. Yo, Ness, man. Let's break this shit down together. You heard what
Yep.
I saw? From number one. Number one, Richard Torres. That Richard Torres shit, man. Listen. On Star Jeremy, long lost son. Tell you something, man. They gotta put him in better competition, dog. Put him in there with fucking Curtis Harper. You saw Curtis Harper and Guido. The whole live chat saw that shit. Dude came in there 275, looking like looking like he just came off the highway and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like he looked at wow. But Guido got talent. He can't put that shit together. Curtis Harper was supposed to be a nice plate for him. So I
Word.
want to see Curtis Harper. I want to see Curtis Harper and goddamn Richard Torres. I want to see Richard Torres against an awkward dude, a dude who ain't gonna try to get himself knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So they serve him, that top rank shrimp diet, too much iodine. It's going well for Richard Torres. Let's get to Keyshawn. The dude talk about, I'm gonna put homeboy in the hospital. Let me tell you something. That's the first fight where we saw Keyshawn Davis fight a guy that has skills. That's not 38 years old, not a grandpa, no grandpa bod. Dude Woo from Philly, Sicklerville, Jersey and shit, he came there to win. And let's keep it real. 6'4". 95, 95. It's not a stretch. Because when y'all saw the end of round 8, when Wu caught Keyshawn off the ropes and buckled them and shit, you can't see that motherfucker jipping up and down. He just hit his bag and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all saw, listen, 8, 9, 10, that boy was running. I don't want to hear no acid reflux. How the fuck you still got acid reflux in the Olympics, man? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Cut the shit out, man. And then after the fight, he gonna ask him, yo, was that your best? Was that your best opponent? Nah, but he good. It's just that and Benny man, all this shit. Yo, my man, too much histrionics. The ref was stupid. Why the ref did not call why the ref didn't call all the horseplay that Keyshawn was doing, trying to slam the man, all this dumb shit. And I'm gonna tell you the problem, Keyshawn. When you youth and got all that energy, that could be used against you and shit. His problem is he could box, but he don't want to box. When somebody hit him, y'all, and everybody saw the fight, when somebody hit him, he want to get his get back. Just box the motherfucker and win the fight, man. Stop all that little histrionic bullshit. Tim Tszyu, Brian Mendoza, yo, man. Tim Tszyu gonna be a prop. Charlo, where you at, Charlo? Where you at, Charlo? Where you at, Ness? Where you at, TBV? Yo, homeboy gonna be a problem for Charlo. Homeboy, yo, Tim Tszyu, for some reason, at the end of the fight, he gets stronger. He got them short, he was them short, sneaky right hands and shit like that. Mendoza should have been knocked out. But Mendoza got a hell of a chin. You gotta give it to him, man. Tim Tszyu, he's getting better and better. He want them belts and all that good shit, man. But like I said, it was a great night for boxing. But Keyshawn Davis, you gotta slow your roll, my man. You gotta calm down. You gotta cool the fuck out, cause now it's he's mad he didn't knock the dude out. So dude want to get knocked out next? And let me tell you about this border war shit. Everybody know Ness is my man. Everybody know I was at Border Wars. Me and Ness did the commentating shit going on. You could check it out on the goddamn YouTube channel. Yo, Ness, you know when you do Border Wars, it's gonna be a movie again. You know that. You know that. And people don't they don't understand, man. Border Wars is great. You get to see the people. You get to like Ness do a great job at Border Wars, man. Tell you, yo, Ness, bring that shit back to Wisconsin, man. Bring
Mm,
that shit back to Wisconsin, dog.
let's
Trust me.
go.
I'll be out there again. But like I said, y'all, Love the power chat. Love the live chat. It's Sunday. Let's go Jets. Let's go Knicks. Team New York is here. Brooklyn here. Crown Heights here. Let's go. Love y'all. I'm out, Ness. Peace. What you think, Ness?
Chilling, chilling. Of course, man. Of course. I'm dying to bring it back. Listen, we certainly need it, man. We got to give CYP one more opportunity to actually live up to the tough talk. We got Optimus Prime. $10. CYP getting exposed these past couple days. $2. Alex. Shout out to my spawn partner, Keem the Dream. We got Art on the check-in. What up? What up? Art? Art, you might have to jump out, jump back in. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and smash the thumbs up while we wait for Art to connect. He dropped off, so hopefully he reconnects. And we'll get him on. Right now, you can use Discord as well if you want to call in. Art, we
What's
hear
good,
you.
Nick?
We hear you. What's goody?
Man, first that was a good fight by Zoo. I feel like you know what I'm saying, he adjusted, he made some adjustments, kept bringing the pressure and whatnot. He had some better placement on his punches. I had him winning 7-5. Um and oh yeah. You know Top Rank got the best matchmakers in the game. They trying to tell us something. They trying to tell us that Keyshawn don't need to be in there with no power punches. Because if he was in there with a power puncher trading punches like that, he would have got his ass knocked out. Look at his box rate. His last four opponents got like they KO ratio like under like 30% or something. Like 30-40%. They trying to tell us something, this. They trying to tell us he's still a prospect and that he ain't ready for no power punches. Because he ain't in there with one.
I mean, I just think it's still, developmental fight. So it's like they not rushing. But I think Yigit is a puncher, is he not?
Nah, Yigit got 28 wins, 10 KOs.
Ooh.
I can go down the list.
Nah, you're right, because they just started stepping him up after Burgos.
That's what I'm saying. The Patera dude, he was a Euro champ, but he got 28 wins, 10 KOs. They trying to tell us something, this. Like, why he ain't in there with no punches?
I mean, because
Well,
it's
people who can
early.
punch a little
Because it's
bit.
early.
But what's he? Ain't he ranked like top 5 in the
Nah.
WBO?
He ate in the WBO.
I thought he was.
He probably
I
gonna
feel like
get
he was just
re-ranked.
up there.
Nah, he gonna get ranked higher after this win. But right now, last update hasn't been done. So he was 8 before he got in this fight.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I need to see him against a puncher because I feel like if he fight a puncher, he either gonna go two things. He either gonna box, which he can do, and win. But if he try to do that little trading punches shit, he gonna get his ass knocked out. I'm telling you.
I don't know who's gonna knock him out though. Let me just show you, who's
I
gonna.
mean, it's some punches.
Who? He ain't
Cruz,
fighting
Zepeda.
Cruz. He ain't fighting Cruz. Zepeda, he probably not fighting either. Like those guys. He's a top ranked fighter in the WBO. So, is Frank Martin an option? Yes, but it's gonna have to be a cross the street fight. They didn't even let him fight Shakur for $1 million. How you gonna fight Frank for less? William Cepeda, Golden Boy, cross the street fight. Golden Boy, Oscar is angling at a Shakur fight. So why you gonna let him fight Shakur's little bruh? I see Keyshawn fighting Angel Fierro. Isaac Cruz obviously has already been mentioned with Espinoza and Tank, so that's off the table. Dennis Baranchek, Vasil Lomachenko sounds like he's fighting Kambosos. If he doesn't fight Kambosos, maybe Vasil, maybe Kambosos is an option. Kambosos is winnable. Vasil's old as fuck. You understand? Like, not old as fuck, but like he's getting old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna knock him out? Who gonna knock him out? Like, not even Shakur knocks him out.
I'm just saying. So I'm taking Shakur Loma out the equation. Ain't Baranchek high in the IBF
Yeah, he
or
3.
something like
No,
that?
no, no, no. He 3 in the
He three.
WBO. He 3 in the WBO, which is where Keyshawn is at. But what's Baranchek's knockout ratio?
He
Like,
got he like 18 KOs, 18 wins, 9 KOs.
I mean, so he 50-50. He ain't nothing out of this world. He ain't even past
Yeah.
the 50 mark. What the fuck? Shit slow as
So
hell.
so it's looking like Keyshawn gonna have to fight one of them three: Baranchik, Farrell, or Martin.
Yeah,
So
fucking
Martin, you know
box
what I'm
rec
saying?
ain't working right now. Shit, whack. Oh wells.
But yeah, you see what Top Rank doing though.
I mean, I can see the story you pitching for sure. They certainly, but again, I just don't see who's the puncher though. Like, I can't. Murataya. If they make the Murataya fight,
That's a Top Rank fight.
yeah, that's a top rank fight.
I mean, Jermaine, they might, Bob might throw Jermaine Ortiz.
Because
Jermaine, I don't think Jermaine
Murataya is number
take
9.
135 though.
Murataya is number 9, and Keyshawn is number 8.
Yeah, I can see them making that eliminator or something.
And what about Zabda Abdulayev? He's a puncher. I mean, I don't know if he's a puncher, but he definitely knocked out Linares, and Haney didn't. Abdulayev is a common opponent with Haney, common opponent with Linares. Fucking BoxRec's not working, bro. They down. Fucking garbage. Yeah, BoxRec's down today, but that might be a good fight. I'm trying to check his knockout ratio, but BoxRec is down. I don't know. Zaire Abdulayev that fought Haney. What you think about him?
I really don't remember. I kind of remember that fight, but I really don't
90
remember.
seconds.
So you ain't watching where he fought Linares?
What was that? Nah, I didn't watch that fight.
Yeah, I
No.
watched that shit. I couldn't believe he beat Linares. Linares whooping his ass, and my man knocked him out. Out of nowhere, just knocked him out. Fucking Linares, bro. All his losses are by knockout except to Haney. It's fucking insane. But all right, Art, sounds like you done. It looks like I got another caller here in Toronto. Let me see who was this in Toronto. T-Town. Yo, so is that why they call it the 6? Because of the area code? The fuck? I didn't even know that. Jamie, what up? Is it Jamie or Hyman?
Either one doesn't matter.
Oh.
I go
Yo,
by
so
both.
do y'all call it the 6 because of the 647?
It started with 416, but then they changed it. We have 416 and 647.
No, I know, but y'all
But
like
416 is one of the reasons. Yeah, it's one of the reasons.
okay. Go for it, champ. How are you?
10 seconds.
No, not too good, man. After yesterday, yesterday I put a parlay in I put $200. Me and my friend, 200 each for Logan Paul decision, Tommy Fury decision. And I don't know if you watched the Slim and Saul Poppy or not. I don't know if you know who that is, but
Yeah. I
I
watched
had Slim
everything.
on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh, so
so
you didn't
I
get paid
put
because of the
I put it
disqualification.
exactly. So we would have cashed out 16 grand together, 400, 16,000, if it wasn't for that Logan decision, going the way it went as disqualification.
Bro, get a
They fucked
lawyer.
us because then
Honestly, you should get a lawyer. And I'm not joking, right? Like you potentially would have won 16,000. A lawyer could cost you maybe 3 to 5,000, and it's all over the internet that the fucking fight was over. Like, you understand?
it
Like,
was over. It
it was
wasn't over.
over. It was over. It's not a disqualification. The fucking bell should have rung. It's their fault, their negligence. Get a lawyer, sue the zone, sue somebody, put in a law. They're gonna settle because they know it's on video. They know the fucking fight's over. Like, bro, I was so happy that I started counting from like 15. Like 15,
Yeah.
14,
I seen your live.
13.
I
And
seen the
it's like,
live. You were
yo,
counting.
and I'm yelling
Yeah.
like, yo, this fight is over. What the fuck? What the fuck? And they robbed me, bro. They robbed me. I wasn't going to win 16,000, but I'm telling you right now, like my name is Nestor motherfucking Gibbs. Had my slip been your slip, Sean McGovern would have been on the case a fucking sap. Or my man that calls
The
into the
bell didn't
show.
even ring. They
I
didn't
ain't
even have the
playing.
bell ring
I ain't
once. Like the
losing.
bell didn't
I ain't
ring at
losing
all.
16,000. No fucking way.
That's crazy. It's crazy. No, I know.
The
I was
bell
like,
never
I'm still
rung. The
shocked.
bell
Like,
never rung. They just did their own crazy shit. It felt like the shit was staged, bruh. Because I'm telling you, there was some sort
I
of
know.
influencer that went viral telling everybody that Dylan Dennis to get a choke was paying plus money. I don't know what the plus was because I didn't fucking pay attention to it, but it ran across my timeline. I seen this shit. And this fucker went for it. He did a shoot. He shot for the legs. So that was a parlay. That was a prop bet, excuse me. And then he tried to do the fucking choke. That's another prop bet. I see this motherfucker put money on himself. They need to arrest his ass, little dirtbag, cheating motherfucker.
No, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, yeah. No, I was pissed. I was pissed when I seen that. Cause even my friend said to me, he's like, "Oh, don't worry." He's like, it was already after the fight. I'm like, "Yeah, right." It was like the 10 seconds. This
That's
is the longest
fucked
10
up.
seconds I've ever felt. So he's like, "Yeah, it was already after the fight." And then when Bruce Buffer came up, he said Logan Paul. I heard some decision, and then at the end he said disqualification. And I was like, "Wow!" Like so many people must have lost so much money like right then and there.
It's not fair,
So
bro, what they did.
yeah, that
Fucking
was
sucks.
no. I feel like I don't know. Maybe somebody made a call last minute. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but yeah, no. Besides that, I even had another parlay, a small one, with the same thing. Tommy Fury, Logan Paul with Tim Tszyu going to decision, and I would have got something nice off that as well. But same thing, Logan Paul fucked up a lot of my parlays with that one. But
Bro, and that was such a beautiful pick, bro. The fact that he really outboxed them, really got the plus 300 decision. They are some
plus
assholes,
300,
bro.
yeah, that was good.
They some assholes. They, it's really unfair how they fucked all of us on that one.
They even boosted it. I think last minute I got at like plus 350.
Damn.
They
Fuck.
boosted it. Yeah, yeah.
It's
No, it was a
even
good one.
right.
And the only way I wasn't gonna be upset, I was thinking KSI and Tommy Fury. I thought Tommy Fury was either gonna knock him out, but then even when the fight was going on, I thought they would give him. I thought they would edge it to KSI since it was his event. But I'm surprised they actually gave it to Tommy though.
I was
The
shocked
fight
they
was
gave it.
whatever,
Let
but
me tell you, I was shocked they gave it to Tommy. I really thought the KSI won that fight with one hand, bro.
yeah, no, it's true. That's why I even got more upset when I seen Tommy Fury win the decision. I was like, fuck, I actually would have won that parlay for sure.
Right.
Even though I thought I was going to lose because I thought they were going to give it to KSI.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah. Anyways, that's my call, but honestly, I don't know if I'm going to fuck with the Misfit stuff because there's too much bullshit that they
Yeah, we just
they fuck
gotta be
around too much.
careful what fight. Like we already knew Dylan Dennis was a hothead. We could see that he hit Logan in the face with a mic. He was trying to get out the fight before the fight, guys. We just didn't realize it. So we just need to be careful who we bet on in the next crossover fight. We know Dennis was a dummy and we fucked up. We're dumber for fucking with that fight because of his dumb ass. But never again. They won't get me again. Not him. Spider Rico, you there? Oregon, nominated caller of the year by your peers. I hear no connection, champ. You might want to jump out, jump back in. This is that last call for alcohol yet again. We calling for anybody that's looking to talk on the show before we shut it down. The hater, what up?
Damn.
What
Yo,
up?
good show as always. So I'm just tuning in a little late, but I'm gonna chime in on the Misfits event. It was a little underwhelming. Some of the fights were sloppy in my opinion.
For real.
Yeah, and it was a really bad look for you guys especially. You feel me? Because like here was their moment to kind of like bring in the boxing scene or show they're serious. But hey, I guess on to the next. I think for the Salt Poppy and Slim fight. That was crazy. Did not expect that knockout from Slim, but hey, salute to that soldier. I think what's next for him is there's another. Uh, he's from like Saudi Arabia. His name's Anisan Gibb. He's from
Oh
the
yeah.
UK. He's a big dude out there. So hey, if we can get that fight in Saudi, Misfit Saudi, speak it, believe it. You feel me? So that'd be sick. But also for the Tszyu, I'm gonna watch that fight right now. That way I can chime in on that for tomorrow's show. But hey, great show as always. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Shout out to Tyrone the Great, man. I just wanna, make sure I appreciate you taking down those picks. I look forward to starting that little tradition with you because that's what we need to get back to, man. We need to get back to holding people accountable. You know, not all these weird side conversations. You feel me? We talking boxing, bruv. You know what I mean? So who'd you pick and who you pick in is what we are concerned with. We got a couple super chats I want to get to. We got Dominic gifted one membership, and I seen his free chat earlier. He said, I gifted one since I received one. So salute to you. If everybody thought like you, to everybody would be a member. You feel me? If you get one, give one. You feel me? Shout out to Ryan Frazier, who also gifted a membership. Salute, salute. Ryan is already part of the Better Show, so he's giving you a free membership so that you can see how great it is. You know what I'm saying? We got Manuel LG, $2. He says, who do you like next for Mendoza? Ramos rematch. It's time. Both off of losses. Ramos holds the win over Mendoza. Mendoza's obviously a different fighter now. He's certainly a different fighter. Give me the Ramos rematch. Ramos Mendoza 2. Erickson Lubin, Charlo 2. But Charlo got that IBF he got to handle. Hardcore Dubs, last call for alcohol. Come on and jump on before we got to go. I don't want to leave you on the bat. You feel me? No Hardcore Dub. Remember, Twitter is available, and I think we've already ran out of our 4-hour time limit on my landline. But last call for alcohol. If you want to talk, better do it now because we are out. And that's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up in the future, present, past. It's still going to help with the visibility of the show. It doesn't matter if you're watching this today, tomorrow. Share it on your social media. I'm not at 100,000,000 subscribers because you ain't sharing my shit. I just want to get to 1,000,000. I just want to be able to have that power to get them sit downs with these guys, So I need you to share not only this episode, but this channel. Catch you on the next one tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Peace.